Yeah. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Absolutely nothing happened. Oh! Oh! Uh-huh! Ooh! Good evening, everybody. I've lost count of what day I'm on now. I think I'm on day 19? Seems about right. We have made some progress. We've always made some progress. This game is very well set up, well designed to basically make it so that you feel like you progress a little bit each day, which, you know, that's any good roguelike would do. Yeah, we are on day 19, okay. We did make it into the antechamber, but we didn't manage to do anything with that. The antechamber only contains a single item. Hi, Leon. Assuming this, it's always the same. It contains a single item, and that is the basement key, which I am desperate for. I have now found 3 ways into the basement, and I can't go any of them because I haven't been able to. Today we start with 2 keys because we got the clock tower yesterday. Excuse me. Yesterday being in-game yesterday. We now have an allowance of 8 coins, which I've just picked up. We get 2 gems from the mine outside, and we also got 2 gems from the morning room, so that's what we're starting with today. I did realise when viewing my VOD from last stream that I screwed up a little bit. The last day I was on, day 18 I think it was, I got the tomb for the first time, and I managed to open up the door into the catacombs, found some tunnels downstairs, and I noticed that there were some weird looking candles, and I rightly guessed that I could light them with the what's it called, the glass burner I think it's called. So we managed to make a glass burner. I went back to the tomb, I opened some more things with that, and then I went, I think that's all the candles, I'll go back into the house now. Completely forgetting that there was a room further in which had 8 of those candles, which I could have used. But, oh well. One problem is that is gonna need some luck in order to line things up that perfectly, where I find the tomb, and then I have the stuff for the glass burner, and then I get the workshop as well. Yeah. So, anyway, starting the game. I haven't actually had a look at the gem mine yet, so I'm going to do that. Next time's the charm, perhaps. I mean, one thing about this game is that we don't have to get everything, you know. In fact, it seems like probably the majority of I never noticed this door either! Cripes, I keep on just not noticing things. Actually, no, this isn't a door exactly. Screws. I wonder if I can find a screwdriver. Anyway, yeah, I think the majority of stuff that you can do in this game isn't necessary to win the game as such. The main objective of the game is to get into the door in the antechamber. But everything else just seems to be just unlocking secrets. So, we have a note in here. Just have a look for anything else. We have one of these things to turn on another little torch. It's not obvious from here. Is the other torch still lit? Yes, it is. Okay, good. That doesn't reset. That's good, because that would have been a complete pain in the bum. Right, anything else? I think so. Don't worry, I will look at that letter. I'm just looking for other stuff first. Nope, okay. Right. Here is the last of the equipment for the new mine. I don't think we're going to need that more than this, especially if we're going to limit excavation to 2 stones per day. I was told by the engineer that getting greedier than that might risk the structural integrity of the cave walls, so I suppose we'll have to adhere to his expert opinion, at least for now. We managed to remove all but 1 minecart from the old tunnels. We did come across that minecart, 2 of which were too rusted and worn down to be of any use to us up here, so Dave went ahead and made the call to scrap them. I'm not sure that the foreman is going to be too happy about that, but hopefully he can smooth it over. Now there is still 1 more cart down there, but it's locked on a short track and it's too difficult to move from the reservoir side. It's a little awkward because it's blocking the passage, so I suggest someone move it from the other side if they can get over there, which I did. The boss informed us that there are 2 other ways into the site from that side, but I think we're going to leave that for someone else to finish up if the old man really wants it done. Yeah, so we got in from the tomb, we moved that cart. I think possibly the other way they're talking about is through the basement. Can I get a pickaxe for these gems? Well, I've not seen a pickaxe yet, and the letter does suggest that we shouldn't be getting more than 2 gems at a time, but they do look very tasty, don't they? They're very tempting. Okay, am I going to go straight for the outhouse today? I think I'm going to do a little bit of snooping around the house, and then I'll see what I pick up and what rooms I get, and then I will go and have a look at the outbuilding. Right, so you usually get the boring ones for the first few rooms. Let's see if there's any items. We've got a sleeping mask. Oh, that's alright. Get a few extra steps from that. Laboratory. Yeah. Let's do that. There's an apple. That's nice. Actually, before I eat the apple, because sometimes you get extra things for apples from this. Let's see. So, experiments available today are... Oh, in fact, there you go, each time you eat an apple. I don't like this. I think steps are a more valuable resource than gold, unless I'm trying to buy something specifically. I think the letters are just hints. Permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. I mean, that's fantastic, because that is a permanent feature and it carries over. So... I'm definitely going for that. Lots of potential. Now, if I eat an apple, I've definitely got an apple there. Whenever I spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, very likely that I'll do that several times today. So long as I get to some higher levels of room. Problem with apple is you don't always find many. If you did an archives, it would be beautiful. You're right. I suppose I could go for an archive run simply to get up my allowance. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's go for it. Let's do something a little bit of a gamble, but if it pays off, then this could be really good. Okay. I've got to find the room, yeah. I assume that's what it means, is that it's going to be, you know, the rooms, the plans that I get from the, you know, which are in the little folders after you get the archive room. Okay. Well, I'll just get this apple now then, because might as well. Anything else in here that I need to do? I don't think so. All right. What's down here? I'm gonna get the security room, I think. Ooh, I got the car keys today. That's nice. I I don't know if these are useful after the first time I open it. I don't know if I know that there was a, what's it called, an upgrade disc in there, but I don't know if there's always upgrade discs. Have I missed anything yet? No. Okay. So I might be missing a trick actually. If I can get the garage again, I'll have a look. Right, set security level. I'm going to bank on there being a utility closet by the time I start hitting these. Got to combine the car keys with the metal detector. Interesting concept. Okay. That's good. And if we can get a utility closet here, that'd be perfect. Yeah. Right in the corner. Excellent. Turn that off. Don't have to worry about those anymore. And do that. Okay. Right. So far, so good. Keep going up for a bit. Boiler room. I didn't check, and I can't check it now, but if this room links up to the laboratory, that would be great. Let me risk it. Let's have a look. It does. I might actually be able to do this for once. Okay. We might have got very lucky here. Wait, how do I do this again? I have to go across here. Right, let's put this way. Activate. Okay, that's all I have to do there. I don't think I can open that, but I might just draft this room, see what I get. Might just go for a storeroom here. Get myself some extra stuff. Oh, there's a dirt pile in here. That's rare. Okay. Well, not that dirt piles are rare, but getting them in that room is rare. Alright! This is the first time this has been on. Okay, let me grab my notes because I think... Yeah, the wrong reds. These aren't the reds I'm looking for. Right, so I believe that in accordance with the periodic table puzzle that I did several streams ago now, the hint that it gave me was push 3 up after 9. So let's try pushing 9 and then pushing 3. Right. Ooh. Ah, look! It's that door that I literally only just noticed. That is very much something of a coincidence. I promise I had not noticed that door before. Well, I mean, of course I hadn't. I wouldn't have been able to plan to get the boiler room and the thing today. Right, the Black Bridge Grotto has been powered and permanently unlocked. Excellent, so I don't have to do this again. Each day you may access one offline terminal from the network. Huh. I haven't really figured out what the use is. Destiny dot exactly. What the hey? Offline terminal from the network. Yeah, I don't know what that does for me. Let's see. Press enter. Let's see. Swan song. Right, remote terminal access. It is possible to connect to other active terminals elsewhere on the estate using RTA, and one offline terminal may be accessed using the Black Bridge protocol. View active terminals. Right. Okay, so I guess there's the office and the shelter. I mean, what does this do for me, really? Connecting to terminal from here. Okay, so I guess what this kind of means is if I wanted to, for example, get a security system so I could you know, do the lock stuff, I wouldn't actually need to because I've got this, so all I'd need is any terminal whatsoever, and then I could just access the security. I mean, I don't really need to access either of the others at the moment, but let me just make sure that this works how I think it is. So, I don't really remember if this shelter really does anything for me, does it? I can have a look, but I don't remember it being particularly useful. Active terminals. Try shelter. Yes. Right. So we've got the time lock safe. I guess we've got the radiation monitor. Oh yeah. I guess this is a way to get around needing keys or key cards. I don't know if this builds up over time. I do think that is a little bit higher than it was originally. I think it was like at maybe 0.02, but it's still way, way under 12, so I don't know what I have to do to get it over 12. But I don't think I've measured it after doing an experiment on a day, so it might just be something that builds up over days. Anyway, fantastic. We've done the laboratory puzzle. There is a door still going upwards from the boiler room, but I am just gonna explore a little bit on this side, I guess. Need to explode some bombs, yeah. Do I want an aquarium? Is that going to be useful? Not really at this stage. It might be something later. Actually, I would get steps for going in there, but I think the aquarium is probably best used when I have more synergy going on, you know? Yay! So this is our spare bedroom. We've leveled this up now. They still haven't actually managed to finish painting, but you know, at least we get some. I think we get some extra steps. We did, didn't we? I didn't actually see it pop up, but theoretically, that's what's supposed to happen. Observatory or pantry? I think I'll get the observatory. Every time I do it, I get better rewards. This now gives me. Oh, well that's no good. Dead-end rooms are more common today. Don't like that. Alright. God. I thought it was supposed to be helpful to do observatory stuff, not unhelpful. Parlour. I'm gonna just grab this, and then I'm gonna go outside now and yes, I'm gonna go to the outbuilding, because if I get a trading post now, I've got 3 things to trade, all of which are things that I don't particularly need. I mean, like I say, it might be, I'd kind of like to check the car again, but I don't need to. Right, what we got today? Ah, we got the shrine today. I been in the root cellar yet? I don't know, but I want the shrine. I've not had it since the first time I had it. Well, I've not built it since the first time I had it. Just having a look. See if there's anything in here. Don't think so. Sorry, mate. Alright. How much should I give? I think I mean, I've got quite a few coins on me. Let's go for 4 coins. My theory is that for each coin, the blessing lasts for a day. Because last time I gave 3 and I got 3 days, so let's see. Oh no, this only lasts for 3 days, okay. It's the same blessing as I got last time. I assume that there are different blessings, but get an extra 5 golds each time you... Okay, yeah, cool. That's alright. I'm happy enough with this. I'm not going to check out that other place that I opened yet because I think I've spent enough time outside today. I just want to draw off more rooms in the house and hopefully get the archives. But let me start from this door now. Chamber of Mirrors. I'm already cut off on one side, so I don't know if that's going to be massively helpful. I'm going to go for the chapel, and then I'm just not going to go into it, and then I don't have to draft it again. I'm just going to go around the other side. Actually, maybe that was a bit silly. I wasted quite a few steps just to save 1 coin there. Okay, let's go for hallway. Maybe it is, yeah, better blessings for more money. What's this? Ooh, it's a key. It's alright. We are getting quite a lot of dead ends, aren't we? Yay! Bacon and eggs. Anything else? No. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I mean... yeah, that's pointless because we're blocked off there. That's pointless, we're blocked off there. I guess I'll get this. It's also the only one that doesn't cost gems. But I don't know if it's going to be very useful. I might possibly be able to come through that door, but yeah, that might be me screwed on that side. Am I going to go 1, 2? Is it 1? Yeah, it's only 2 extra steps, I guess, because that would be 1, 2. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, screw it. 2 extra steps for 1 gold. It's fine. Oh yeah, and I might as well open this now because I didn't get a trading post. Right, at least 1 lie, at least 1 truth. The gems are in the black box. This statement is of no help at all. This box and the blue box are both false. Well, that can't possibly be true. So at least this one's false. So one of these is true. The gems are in the black box. Could be true. I don't think that this statement can ever be true because it has to be a hint of some type. I feel like it must always be false. Meaning that this would be true. So let's see. Observatory did quite a bit of damage, yeah. I mean, my only real aim now is to try and get that archives and start building some archived rooms, but even that seems like a little bit like it might not happen now. So I'm going to need to get into the boiler room. And I need to open that door, which I think I need the switch at the top for. Is it this one? Yeah, there we go. I wonder if it's worth me just... Does this still work if I just do this? Yeah. I don't know if that'll get me anything, but... I don't need it anywhere else now. Okay, dark room or wine cellar or commissary. Okay, commissary will get me the high roller as well, so I can potentially get some stuff with that. Right, I don't really need any of this right now. I'd kind of like this sledgehammer. If I do manage to grab the to get the archive room, you also now have to be careful with dead ends ending it. Yeah. Yeah. But I'll at least be able to get one, so... Oh my goodness, okay. Secret passage. Secret passage or redraw. I'll do the secret passage and then I'll try and get a red room and see what that does. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna redraw. Fingers crossed. No. Okay. Well, that's... I can only really do the aquarium if I want to keep on going. Might double back and get the sledgehammer from the commissary though. Okay. Just in case I come across any locked trunks. And I can go in here and press this. Does that help me at all? I can go in there, I guess. I think that just gets me money. Oh. And that's the end of that chapter. Okay. Well, that's a shame. Oh no, wait, I can redraw floor plans once more. Oh yeah, because the aquarium counted. Study has a safe, yes, but I'm gonna roll just in case I can get something better. Alright. I guess I'll go for the courtyard. This is... Oh, it's really trying to screw me today, huh? Well, that's nice. Anything here that's going to be of any help? Not really. Got loads of gold. That's great. Oh, phew, I've got something going this way. I'm not going to get the garage because I won't be able to go anywhere else, so... And again, that gets me a high roller die. Is there anything I want to buy from here? I've got quite a lot of... I've not found the trophy room yet. I've got quite a lot of steps. I don't think I need this right now. Oh my gosh. Breakfast nook, I guess. Wait, didn't I already get a breakfast nook? How comes I've got 2 breakfast nooks? I didn't think I could do that. I thought I could only draft 1 room at a time. Am I wrong? Oh, it's because I've got the Hall of Mirrors. That's why. Keep on going, keep on going. I'm literally just trying to get... Yeah. I'm literally just trying to get the archives room at this point. Lavatory, corridor. Oh, this is a problem actually, having the Hall of Mirrors, because it means that... things are cluttering up my draw pools. I didn't think of that. Give me a frickin' archives! Well, I can draw more, or pull more things here. Let me think, actually. I might want to go back to the commissary and buy more gems. I think I will do that right now before I screw myself over by only having one gem on me. Let me just check what the food situation is again. Club sandwich will get me plus 15. Chef salad only gets me 10, I think. I've got 2 green rooms if we include the aquarium. So I think club sandwich is better value for money? No, it's not. No, the chef salad would be. Because that's 10 for 5. Okay, yes. Should I just get that now? Yeah. Wait, no. Let me go buy myself some gems first. I just know to try and save myself 5. Oh look, I didn't notice this. Compass. Well, now I've got. Is that gonna cancel things out now that I've got the compass and the what's it called? The skull or whatever it was again. Set of gems, 4 for 10. Yes, I like that. And let me buy my garden salad now. Chef salad even. Alright, cool. Let us proceed. Gotta get tons of dead ends pointing north. Well, if I'm going upwards, that shouldn't really happen. No. Okay, let's redraw. Okay, the den. That'll do. I mean, I'm running out of, well, not that much actually. I'm not that far down yet. Oh my gosh, an attic. I mean, I want to see it, but just because of what I have today, it's I just really need this archives room. Right, let's see. 19. 1 plus 16 is 17. 4, 2. 13 minus 3 divided by 3. Wait, no, times 3, sorry, is 9. And this is 20 times 20 divided by 20. That's 20. Okay. Any other bits and pieces in here? Is that glass always there? Give me a frickin' archives! Hey, passageway it is. At least this gives me two doors for once. Sure. We found it! We found it! Okay. Let me try this one first then. Let's go for the archive floor plan. Yep, my allowance has been raised. Awesome. Now be careful. Yeah. Well, at least I've got a couple of ways to go now. And I can get more gems. Yep, that's good. Yep. What's on these boxes today? The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B. They all contain the letter B, so this is definitely true. The blue box is true. That is also true. So this must be false. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U. Alright, so it's not this one because it contains the letter U. This also contains the letter U. This does not contain the letter U. Although if there are 2 dead ends in an archives, the archives is not a dead end. True, but I literally, I just want to get my allowance up. I don't care too much now, so... Oh, I haven't said that. Workshop, though. Oh, gosh, and this is a... Oh, this has got to be a good one. It's got 4 gems. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, well, It's kind of a good one, but at the same time, kind of not. It's alright, we still got the foundation. I guess I'll take all of these. I should have gone with the work. Actually, it doesn't really matter because it would have only got me to there, and then I can go there from the foundation anyway, so it doesn't really make any difference. So yeah, so I've got a lot of coins. It would be nice if I got the freezer today. I don't think I can do anything else in here because I don't have any things. Oh, this stays open. That's good to know. Yeah, I haven't got any vault keys today. Did I get that? Vault is the... Yeah, I did. The above my head. Okay, well, let me go around to the foundation then. Guess it's through there. Seems like it's giving me 2 dead... Yeah, I think you're right. But at the same time, we've already got, like, 2 allowance from doing this, so... I'm quite happy already. Ooh, I mean, yeah, based on that logic, this is not the way to go. Yeah, you're right, actually. Let's go for a courtyard. And then at least we'll be in a place where no matter what I get, if it has any doors whatsoever, at least it'll go more places. Oh my gosh, I've got so many. Oh, actually, I could use the dice if I don't have, if I have some, yeah, if I don't have 2 dead ends, I could maybe re-roll until I get 2 dead ends. Yeah, like this, for example. So if I tried doing this now, and then I get 2 dead ends, so let's try it. Alright, yeah, good. Okay, this might be the way. I don't think I really need that. I mean, at this point I might actually have enough steps to go and investigate that new place outside by the time I get myself locked off here. Alright, we've still got 2 dice, so might as well just... One more try. Okay, I don't think that's going to help me, but... Oh well. I mean, you know, I got, what, how many did I get in the end? 4? Plus 4 to my allowance, so that's pretty good. I think if I'd gone for the apples one, I would have just got 2. I think I managed to find 2 apples. But yeah, so that was a success. I think that was a successful day in terms of just increasing my permanent resources. I mean, I opened the... it's definitely all the doors I have, isn't it? Yeah. I opened the last permanent edition. Well, permanent outdoors edition anyway. I don't know if there are any more in the house, but as far as I know, the foundation is the only permanent edition inside the house. And I've got 4 extra coins per day, so that's nice. It's another day where I got a ridiculous amount of money and pretty much nothing to spend it on. I guess I might as well buy more food so that I can run around outside for a bit. Club sandwich and a banana, why not? I think the bananas just... I think these might be as many as I like. They're only 2 coins as well. I'm not going to need more than that. Or at least I really doubt I will. And is there anything good in the commissary that I might want to pick up before I go outside? Yeah, I could get running shoes. It's not going to hurt. Just get all these gems. Sure, why not? Okay, cool. I'm just going to flick this back so that I don't have to worry about it next time I'm in here. Let me just check I haven't missed anything in the house. Not that it'll probably help me a whole lot today anyway. 4 keys. Oh, you know what? The Chamber of Mirrors might have a... what's it called? Might possibly have a upgrade disc in it. I think it's probably unlikely, but I might as well just have a look, and it doesn't really matter if I go through the chapel at this point. I've got plenty of coins to waste. Right, because I opened this side. Oh, well, I guess it's just 1 key. Okay, fine. Yeah, I think we have to be up there to get the really good stuff in the Hall of Mirrors. So, never mind. Alright, let's go have a look at this outdoors bit then. So, what's this then? Okay, Black Ridge Grotto. Well, this is a lot of stuff going on in here. Oh, there's a terminal in here? Can I donate more to the shrine? Oh, I can have a look actually. Might as well. Right. Blackbridge Network Administrator controls admin key. I'm guessing this isn't going to be Swan Song, but I'll try it. Admin not found. Let me try something that I found last stream. Where was it? So there was a note in the hovel, and it had a string of numbers, which I didn't know what they relate to, but let me just try putting this in. 45292. Nah, it's not that either. Oops. Yeah, it's fine. Let me just think, what else might it be? I mean, we've got a ton of dates and years. Admin key. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Let me put 11220. This is the height of Mount Holly. No, it's not that. Let me put in the year potentially, or the number that we saw on the crest as 1213. No. Can I put letters in here? Yes, I can. Okay. I don't think this is anything, but this is something I saw on a letter from Simon's dad. No, it's not that either. Yeah, I really don't know what this is. Okay, I'm not just gonna keep on sticking stuff in here. Let's have more of a look around. Don't think there's any... Oh, what's this? Well, that might be a clue. Well, these could be... they look more like eyes than ones, so this might be IIOO. I mean, we're in a server room. Yeah, I was thinking like binary question mark. But there's a space here which is a bit weird, and also it's going... So, if we're reading binary, IOO, that's 4. So it could be 1, 4. Would that be it? Would that... Surely an admin code wouldn't be that simple. 1, 4. No. I just IOO. You. I space IOO? No, okay. You are surrounded by blinking dots, yeah. What do you reckon? There might be a pattern to the dots. IOO. This one's off. I wonder if that's significant at all. There's something in the middle of the room. Let's have a look at this. Oh, this just... Ah! Looks like it might be able to be plugged in somewhere. I don't think I've seen anything like this. If I put it back, it just stays there. Okay, right. Have I seen anything like that in the other terminals? I don't recall anything like that. I don't recall anything like this anywhere. I don't suppose if I run out of steps today with this on my person that it's gonna... Oops, didn't mean to do that. That it's just gonna disappear forever. That seems like it'd be very unfair if that happens, but let me just like have a look at the security room and what's it called? The laboratory. Just to kind of reminds you of the broken plate on the clock tower. Yeah, maybe. Okay, I think there on this side. Oh yeah, sorry, the shrine as well. I'll just have a look around here first. Nothing that I can see in here. Nothing that I can see in here. This is probably something for some of the underground stuff. Nope. Anything in this room? It's lucky all my like industrial rooms are all in the same place. Nah. Yeah, this is probably something for the basement or something. I will put it back where I found it. I don't think it probably will disappear, but just in case it does, I'm just gonna leave it there. I don't think I'll bother picking it up again unless I can actually find where it's supposed to go, basically. Okay, yep. You go there for now. Right, yeah, and let me have a look at the shrine just to see if I can donate any more. Because look how much money I have now! Yeah, maybe next time I'll try donating a lower amount actually to see if I get different blessings, because I've been getting the high roller blessing. The first time I donated 3 gold and this time I donated 4 gold. So that kind of suggests, oh yeah, you spent lots of money. Oh gosh, no, don't take back the gold. Better not do that. I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can donate again. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I can take it back and then make another donation, but that kind of that seemed like it would be a bad idea. I don't think I want to do that. I feel like I guess I could try it. I don't feel good about this, but I'll give it a go. I've been cursed. Curse duration 2 days. It's gonna last me. It's gonna last me tomorrow as well. I didn't really. Oh no, and I can't make a donation again. Well, at least I was at the end of today, and so it's only gonna last me tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. What's that? What's the curse? Every time I draft a bedroom, lose 1. Every time I draft a hallway, lose 1. Green room, lose 1. Shop, lose 1. Well, now I know. And every time I draft a red room, lose all of the above. Okay, I feel like tomorrow is not going to be a good day. But at least it only lasts 2 days, and I've already got 1 day. Stately jigsaw house, 3 puzzle rooms, nice. Continue. Feel like this might be a short day. I don't know. At least it only takes 1 each time. It's not game breaking. It's just not very good, is all. So yeah, so it's only gonna be 1 day. And I get 12 gold now. Nice. Do you reckon if I get the shrine again, I can reverse the curse? Right. Let me think. What do I want to do today? I'll do the same as before. I'll go through a few places. Let's get some more gems. Actually, no, let's just pick up the key just in case I get the trading room a little bit later. Courtyard is pretty good. Was that lose me a gem? That's alright because it gives me 2 gems. Ha ha ha! Ha ha! I'm already foiling your curse, actually. Yeah. I've got a metal detector, so yeah. Suck on that curse. Yeah, let's get this security room now. Do high. And unlocked. Okay, good stuff. Shrine got nothing on me. Yeah, that don't even bother me. Right, guest bedroom. I'll lose 1 step, but I'll get 10 back. Or do I want the storeroom? I'm probably only going to lose that key immediately after drafting a hallway. Okay. And what day am I on now? I'm on day 20. There's a sale on, I think, day 21 and 22. I think that's right. Okay. Lose a key if I get this one. Lose a coin if I get this one. Yeah, let's go for this one. What can I get here? I can get the magnifying glass today. What's this for? I don't know what that weird cross through it is. 8? What? I don't understand. Yeah, lose 1 of everything on a red. Oh, it is! It says it's on sale today. Okay, very, very nice. Okay, yeah. Usually 8. Today it's 4. Nice. Wow, I might just get, like, pretty much everything. Maybe I'll get a sleeping mask as well. Yeah. I think I feel good about that. Yeah, so it's day 20 and 21. There we go. So that's nice. Let's go for the laboratory. Okay, we don't have a utility room yet, so I can't do anything with that. What have we got today? Experiment setup. I can get into this through the security room now as well, so. Right. What do I want from this? All I need is a 2-minute workshop. Yeah, well, I'm not. Oh wait, actually, I haven't drafted the outdoors yet, so. But yeah, you're right. Actually, if I can get a workshop, then that would be really, really good. Spread dirt on the driveway. I think that is something I need the garage to access. Also, I don't have a shovel yet. When I draft a hallway from another hallway, I think I'm going to try and avoid drafting hallways right now. Because it's going to lose me keys. While drafting, if you draw a drawing room floor plan. That's quite specific. I don't think any of these are very good today. I mean, I guess I can do this, and then at least I get a key if I do this, but it's only going to work if I'm drafting it from another hallway. The steps will only be good if I have less than 40 steps. I think I'm going to leave this for now. I'm going to see what I need later. Yeah. Any items in here? My metal detector isn't going off, so I think we're fine. Gem? Oh, where? Which room? Let's draft the den, I guess? Or maybe the breakfast nook would be more handy, actually. Gem. Laboratory. Ah, thank you. Gem. Red gem on top of a thingy in the corner. It wasn't this, was it? That's just a bit of light on the thing. Ah, it was. Okay. Oh well. Da. Yeah, no, it did look like it was. Got the key, got the bacon and eggs. Oh, and some money. Nice. And I've got my sledgehammer, so I can open this. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Pretty good. Okay. Despite my curse, I'm doing all right so far. Okay. Right. Yeah, when I pass by it quickly, that's fair enough. Right, let's get this. If I can get a utility closet soon, that'd be nice. Coat check. I don't really have anything I want to check at the moment. I don't think. Although having said that, if I do manage to make my special contraption, then it might be nice to have. Ooh, I could make the pool today. I did want the pump room because I want to what do I want to do? I want to drain the reservoir just a little bit. Ah, utility closet is here. Yeah, let's go for it. And a key, nice. It's given me lots of stuff today, even if it is taking it away again as well. I haven't really been trying to avoid the rooms which are gonna lose me stuff as well. I would really quite like a yeah, I'm gonna get this actually. I get the 2 gems back, it's okay. I really would quite like a workshop. Ooh, purse, nice. It gives just so it can take you. I guess this is okay. -1, but then I get 5 from my sleeping mask. What's beeping at me today? Oh, more coins. Right, let's see. Okay, none of these are good. I'm gonna redraw. I've got a couple of redraws, so sure. Bedroom is fine. And I'd really like a workshop. That would be really nice. If that was something that you could do for me. Don't really want a chapel. Red rooms are... it says not a good day for red rooms. Kind of don't want to go too far because I sort of want to shit, I should have no, it's alright. I don't know if I'm going to be using the laboratory at all today, but this would have been something that would have triggered something, I guess. I guess I could have had the key thing on. But I will. I mean, I could go back now and, you know, put it on, I suppose. Now that I've got a hallway with 2 rooms, as potentially could be useful. Yeah, I wanna go back to the outdoors house anyway because whoops. Because I think I'm slightly giving up on finding a... Well, then again, we've got the pool, so we'll probably get the pump room soonish. Alright, I'll go... I'm gonna... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I've got plenty of steps, it's fine. Let's go back to the laboratory. Also, can I now afford my running shoes? Yes, let's pick those up as well. Well, it's just the, there's a door that I've now opened, so... ooh, well, I don't think the Great Hall is really that useful for me today. I'll do this. And let me just get some dirt in the driveway or something. Yeah, maybe. I mean, what I was thinking was that I could get this 1 key for every 2 hallways in my house. Because then I'll at least get 1 key back for the 1 key that I lose. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do that because then at least I know I'm getting something out of it each time. Okay. I'll get 1 key now. Yeah. Yeah. Don't give me the skull again. Well, it doesn't really matter too much today, I guess. Oh, I get another key. And rooms with 4 doors are more common today. That's much better than whatever it was last time. Okay. Yeah, let's, no, I don't have the car keys today, do I? But then again, it might be useful. Oh, but then again, it cost me a gem. I was going to say it's going to be useful because it'll get me more keys, but... Oh shit, I forgot the red room loses me everything! I completely forgot. No! Oh well, it's done now. Sauna. We haven't seen this before. I think I'm going to go ahead and get this. I'm a little bit of the opinion that today is just going to be a day to get rid of my curse. There's a clock in here. What else is there? Anything? No. Alright, well, it gets me extra steps tomorrow, so that's nice. Alright, I'm going to go back round to the hallway and try and draft some hallways from the hallway. Yes. Oh wait, I didn't do the parlour game yet because I was hoping to get a trading post. So, the black box is not empty. The statement on the black box is true. A box with a false statement contains the gems. Okay, let's have a think. So, if the black box is not empty, then this would be a paradox, because if it was false... Actually, not necessarily. These could both be... No, wait. Sorry, let me think about this a bit. They definitely have got a little bit harder since the beginning. So the black box is not empty. So if this was false, then a true statement would contain the gems. I mean, this could also be false, but then this would have to be true. And then that would be a paradox. Okay, so if this was then true, a box with a full, then a full statement contains the gems, and that would... Either way, it can't be the black box. So this must be false. So a box with a full statement contains the gems. The statement on the black box is true. If this was false, then that would still be true because both of them are false. Okay, so these two must both be true. And this one is false, which means that the gems must be in here. Okay, right, it's good. Good stuff. Okay, where am I going now? I think I have to go all the way back up to the hallway on that side. Did I already draft a... No, I didn't draft a outdoors room yet. Let's just go and see what there is. If the tomb is there, I might just draft the tomb. Unless there's something else very attractive happening. We don't go anyway. I mean, I could re-roll, but having said that, I don't think I really want any of these anyway. Shelter protects me from the red rooms, but I mean, this day is such a kind of a bit of a bust, really. I could go to the shrine. I don't know if it'll accept my... Oh, there's the bleeding trading post. I could have Oh well, it's fine. I'm going to try the root cellar because even though I don't think the effect is actually that handy, oh, this counts as the green room, I just realised. I haven't seen this room before, and so I want to see if there's any notes or anything. Oh! Oh! Nice, 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 nice. We have the Mount Holly family tree, so this kind of gives me some confirmation of things that I already had kind of guessed a lot of. So Simon and Clara are my grandparents. They are both Mary's parents. We've got Lord William Epsom. I think we've heard that name before. Oh yeah, I think in the what was it, the tourist's guide to the town, whatever it was called, it mentioned that after Lord Epsom passed away, Lionel disappeared, and then Clara got married, and so their sort of estate got emptied basically, and now it's just a bit of a tourist spot. We've got Lady Ashwin. Ashlyn. Okay. And then for the Sinclairs, Herbert is Simon's brother. It doesn't look like there is another sibling. I did think that there might be because we had a letter from Courtney who called Herbert uncle, I'm pretty sure, and she called Mary her cousin. But I didn't know if she meant it in the literal sense or if she meant it sort of in a fondness sense. I mean, perhaps she could be Lionel's child. I mean, Lionel disappeared. It might be because he was wrapped up in whatever stuff that Mary was wrapped up when she disappeared. Interesting that Mary's got her mother's name, Mary Epsom, rather than Sinclair. Ah, and this is the lady whose portrait we've seen in the bedroom. Baroness, I can't read that too well. Auravel, I think that says. And Baron Thomas Sinclair. So they are Herbert and Simon's parents. So thinking about it, Herbert was born in 1920. The Epsom shield has a swan, and the Sinclairs have the... that's Holly. Yeah, I think with all the Mount Holly stuff. Oh yeah, you can. Well, there you go. Oh, and I've got my spyglass today as well. Yeah, we did see a family crest which had the stripes. I don't remember if it had the holly. It probably had the holly. It had the swan on the water with the two spades. We've seen in the entrance hall, I think there's the Queen of Diamonds and the Ace of Spades. Yeah. Let me see if I can inspect these a little bit. Okay, so man with the sort of what's that? Is that called a handlebar moustache? So that's Thomas Sinclair. We've got the Baroness Auravel. No, Auravey. Okay, so that's who that is, and she's got the crescent moon necklace. Then we've got Simon, we've got Herbert, we're fairly familiar with both of those. Simon H. Sinclair. What's my full name again? I've forgotten. Wait, let me just check. My full name is Simon P. Jones, okay. Clara Epsom, yeah, we'd figured that was who that was. Lord William Epsom. Lady Ashlyn. I don't think we've seen this lady before. And I don't think we've seen a picture of Lionel Epsom. He looks very young. I don't think any of these are very familiar. I think we've seen his bust, his little statue, and I think possibly also Thomas Sinclair's statue as well. Any clues hidden in all of this? It's I mean, I get it so that it's recognisable to... Oh, look! Ah, Simon P. Jones. I think I must have written that on the The besoiled child. Excuse me? So I think that might be my handwriting there where it says Simon P. Jones because that looks like a child's handwriting. I think that's your boy Gates. Yeah, where's small Gates? Yeah, I think that's kind of like the scrawl that I had on the on some other things where I've seen my writing, but that is not my writing. Is that Herbert's writing? The bespoiled child. That's concerning. Anything else down here that I can see? Anything up here? I think that's probably going to be the only special thing that I'm going to find. I'm not seeing anything else. That almost looks like it's writing, but I don't think it is. I think it's just the effect on the paper. Epson. Okay. The bespoiled. I mean, I assume that says child. It actually only says chill. The bespoiled chill. I'm going to just make a note of that on my notes on the screen. Let me just get that up. The bespoiled child. Simon? Presumably. Could be bespoiled children as well, yep. The besoiled... Oh no, not bespoiled, besoiled, sorry. Besoiled. Besoiled, there we go. Alright. Well, that was interesting. I don't know if it was massively helpful, but it was certainly interesting. I mean, it'll probably be helpful at some point. Yeah, another thing I found... Oh, there's a little note here. Let me just read this. Search continues. Author and illustrator whose fanciful stories named Marigold Marigold was last seen by a Friday getting into a carriage after a late. No sign has been found yet. Sign underlined. X, Y, Z, A, B, C. Ah! Oh yeah, you can actually see it from here. I just hadn't noticed it yet. Okay. Right, let's make a note of that. Might punch that into the thing. That could be the admin code, potentially. X, Y, Z, A, B, C. The Z has a cross through it, which I don't know. I'm just going to put that in brackets. I don't know if that's just because the handwriting and that's how Z is spelt, but it could mean that is not actually part of it. Okay, I think that's everything in here. Alright. And let me just go and try that in the server room. Yeah, that's the thing, some people do just write it like that. That could be what it is. Hello, I'm back. So let's try it. X, Y, Z, A, B, C. Nope. How about X, Y, A, B, C? No, okay. Well, that's not that. Worth a try. I wonder if it's a hint that it only has 6 numbers. QWERTY. It also doesn't have an eye, or I don't know if this is just like the design of the keyboard, or if it's, and the enter goes up and up. Let me just like, is this trying to tell me something? Squiggly, squiggly. I don't know. I might be reading too far into this. This might just be the design of the the item. Okay, right, back to the house. See, the problem is I'm quite well kitted out for the following day. Which means that once I start tomorrow's day, it's probably going to take me a while. And I am already quite far into my stream. So is Ava going to be a sensible girl today? Or is she not going to do that? I can't interact with any of the lights. No, I don't. Well, not that I could see. It's just that thing in the middle of the room which I can pick up or not. Alright, so we're aiming to draft hallways from the hallway. So, this isn't the best place to draft the passageway from, but I mean, out of these options, it's probably the best. Or an absolute reckless savage. Let me draft the drawing room from here, although I am then out of gems. The boudoir, I think, will give me 1 gem because the safe will be open, but yeah, I'm just going to do that. Okay, well, I got 1 whole key from the experiment, so that's something, I guess. I don't really have an aim for today. I don't think I'm getting to the antechamber. I think I'm a little bit too screwed. I think I'll go to the mailroom and have I'll have a look at the. I think I got a new letter, and also I get extra stuff for tomorrow, which, you know, tomorrow is going to be great. I'm going to have so much stuff. I've got the extra steps. I've got a morning room, so I'll have the extra gems. Right. All right. So, the network password is Swan Song. Thanks, Randolph. It's Randolph again. In my last letter I mentioned the terminal network, but it completely slipped my mind to give you the network password so that you can log onto it. Even with all off-site connections disabled, you should still be able to use the local network to access different house-based functions from any terminal, regardless of where it is located on the estate, which you will find very useful. Yes. So all of these seem to have this SKR 6789, so I guess that's just like the area code or something. That might be what it is. Is there anything else in here today? No, that's the thing that I've already done. Okay, right, let me go to this door. Oh, that's the password! Oh, that's good to know, isn't it? Let's redraw. Oh, conference room. I don't know if this will be helpful, but right now I don't think either of these will be helpful for me. I don't have enough keys for this to be worth it, and I don't have any gems to draft that, so yeah, so I've been in here before. And the only note I think of interest, so We've got safe code 9083, but this is on red paper. I also have no idea what safe this is. 9083. If this is a lie, then what can I glean from this lie? Can I glean anything from it? Because all it really means is that that is not the safe code. Oh, after meeting adjourns, take all conference notes and place them in the office safe. But I've opened the office safe as well, so I don't know if this is really very useful for me. In the office safe. I've definitely opened that. I didn't find anything other than the letter, so I don't know what that's supposed to do for me, really. Let's continue, I guess. Now I know it's not that. It's any other possible thing, but it's not that one. Okay, just check what's on this side as well. That is locked. Okay. Anything in here? No. Is this locked as well? Yeah, I might be... well, I've got one more room down in the foundation. Well, not down in the foundation, you know. Over in the foundation. Oop. Give me keys. No. Got a key card, which is completely useless to me now. And a gem. Could get the kitchen, I suppose. Sure. As good as anything else. Could have some dinner, but I don't think I'm really that concerned about steps right now. It's of interest. What is dinner today? Wood fire pizza, additional +10 if you have a furnace. Okay, yeah, well, I've run out of things to do today. Okay, that's fine. I didn't get very much out of today, but, you know, I got some stuff out today. Well, I got half an hour left of my stream, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do the next day. Let me just have a quick think. No, there's nothing outside that I want to do right now. There's nothing... nothing useful that I can do here. No. Okay, I was kind of hoping to get the pump room today, because then I could have sorted out the reservoir, but... oh well, right. Let's call it a day. Get rid of this curse. And get lots of tasty resources for the next day. Starting next day with 20 steps exactly. I'm just going to take a swig of water because my mouth's a little bit dry. Right. Let's go. So I'm expecting the next day to take me like 2 hours to do because I should have so much shit. At least my villa was respectable. Exactly. There's my little package. I do like the music in this game. It's a little bit creepy at times, but okay, wow, that's quite a good little haul actually. Delivered by Thompson. Is she the let me just check my list of characters. I think she's the Kimberly Thompson. Well, assuming it's Kimberly Thompson, but she's the, what's it called? The lab assistant. Just looking for other, you know, clues in this. No, nothing. Date packed 11/5. It's a bit weird. I mean, I guess that's the 5th of November. don't know why I was packed in on the 5th of November. So a compass. I've already got 4 gems, so let's get an extra 2 gems, 2 keys. Nice, nice start. And all my money. Right. So, whew. Well, I better get a lot out of today, otherwise this is all a bit of a waste. Right, let's just start with a den. La 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 la. Sure, I'll get a utility closet here. I've got my settings for my security room and utility closet on common now, so I should usually get them quite quickly. Anything good in here? I think I'll redraw floor plans. It would be nice to have something that goes through hallway. Yes, that's good. And I could get the laboratory now? Yeah, sure, why not? Let's see what's available today. Could also just use this to access the security terminal as well now, and then I don't need the security terminal. Experiment setup. Right, so for each bedroom I draft after my second bedroom, I could gain 1 star. Well, not sorry, I don't know why I was just randomly matching them up here. Whenever I draft a shop room or each time I eat an apple, either gain 1 thing, gain 1 star, or set my steps to 40. Now that I've got so many steps, this set your steps to 40 thing really isn't attractive. It's only really something that I'd want if I was starting to struggle. Yeah, the first time I got it, it was like, wow, that's fantastic. I get 40 steps. Let me think. I think I'll go for this room, this one, after I draft my... What am I more likely to draft? Shops or bedrooms? I think I'll go for... I feel like... I don't know. I literally don't know which one's more I'm more likely to do. But I sort of I think maybe bedroom is more likely. Maybe. I just feel like I kind of see more of them. Okay, that's fine. I think I'm going to just access the security from here. Yeah, I feel like I don't usually build a lot of shops, to be honest. Then again, I have so much money these days that maybe I should. Data transfer. Oh. Oh, sorry, no, remote terminal access, that's what I want. View active terminals. They are not, but I can still access the security. Yes. And then I don't have to make it. Do 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 do. Okay. State inventory. I have missed a key, so I'd better have a look at that. Keycard system. Set it to high. And this to unlocked. Yes, okay. That's good. Alright, so. Right, I've missed 1 key, so I need to keep an eye out for that when I go back. Oh, I think it's just in the hallway because I didn't actually go in the hallway yet. Ooh, I might get the clock tower. That does lock me in though. Oh wait, no wait, I'll just get the dark room and then I can turn that on again after I go in. Doop. was it? Yeah, I do want to figure out that that clock room at some point. Okay. Cool, that's done. Should I keep on going up? I might go across now that I'm down here. Alright, well, we've got a breakfast nook or a commissary. We are on another sale day, so I will actually get this because I should be able to get some stuff for cheap. Yeah, magnifying glass, sledgehammer, and a sleeping mask, I think. Yeah, that's all good stuff, and I'll come back here when I get another. Yeah, the key is in the hallway. I think I'll do this and I'll grab the wind-up key for now. Because I still haven't drafted the outdoors room yet. Right. I guess the best one here is probably going to be the actually, no. I'm going to go for the bedroom. There we go. And then I get my extra... What did I get for that? I didn't get anything extra for that. I thought I was supposed to get stuff from the... For each bedroom... Oh, no, wait. Sorry, I have to draft a second bedroom first. There we go. That's why it didn't work. So yeah, so any that I draft after this should get me stuff. Alright, let's see. I mean, I could draft a spare bedroom and there you go. But actually, let's draft the veranda. Oh, draft after my second. You're right. I need 3. Dang. Okay, actually, that's not. I misread that. For some reason, I thought that I had to draft the second. Like once you draft your second, you get this stuff. But no, you're right. I have to draft at least 3. Okay, dang. Okay. Now I'm starting to regret that choice. I guess let's get pantry to keep on going round. I think this is the best view that we've had of this little thing. I don't think we can get out that side. I don't think it's accessible. I mean, I could just get the security now because it's just got the best amount of doors. Yeah, I think I might do that. Yeah, I mean, it is, but I've already got one shop, so I would have already been okay. Nice. Right, I've got a coat check. That might be good, actually. If I get something really good on this run, then at least I can throw it in there. I don't think I need to go in there. I don't. Oh, I've got loads of. What's it called? So I'll just have a look. I'm not going to put anything in there for now, but yeah, okay. Yeah, exactly. If I can make something fancy, then it would be quite nice to just save that. Courtyard. Yeah, courtyard. Some extra gems. Oh yes, good shovel. That's exactly what I want. And I have a sledgehammer, so let's go bang. I see him, don't worry. I mean, I have what I need to to make my glass burner thing now. So if I can get a workshop now, that would be really good. Look how many steps I still have. I still have 80 steps. And I'm already at rank 5. Okay, let's go for a passageway. I think that's quite a good spot to have a passageway, right in the middle like that. Breakfast nook or observatory. Let's go for... Never made a power shovel, it's true. It's true. Oof. This isn't the best. I think I'll just... Well, if I get a guest bedroom, then I can start trying to get my stuff up. I think I still have a good amount of doors to go through. And here, I got a key. That's nice. Oh, there's still something else. Coin? Coin. I have so many steps. This is the first time I've had over 100 steps. This is amazing. Okay, next time I make a bedroom, it'll give me more stuff, so that's nice. I think I'll go down from the passageway. Actually, yes. Yes, I will. I think there are a couple of spots to dig up in the veranda, but I don't think that's probably the way for me to go at the moment. Archives, absolutely not. Tunnel, also not the best. I guess I'll go for the nursery. Okay, cool. Got a lucky rabbit's foot. I've got quite a lot of junk now. I could head back and try and get the trading post, but I would also just quite like to get that burner thingy and what am I trying to say? And find the tomb again. Oh man, these are not good options. Lose half your steps. But I have so many steps. Archives is absolutely rubbish. Yeah, the tomb, yes. Okay, I'm gonna want something that goes... Okay, I need to have the chapel then. I need something that goes northwards. Bit. Awesome. Sure. Is the office good for anything today? Don't know that it is. Did I get the boardroom on this run through? No, it was yesterday's, wasn't it? I kind of was wondering if something happens if you draft this after the boardroom. I'm going to get the morning room, so at least I'll get a couple of... yeah, gym is the one where it doesn't affect you. Yeah, at least I'll get a couple more gyms in the morning. And I got the car keys, which might be handy if I get the garage now. Oh no, wait, I can't. It's pointing the wrong way. I think I'm going to get the drafting studio to try and get myself another new floor plan. Just checking around for items. Friday, November 20... Oh, right, yeah, this is telling me where the doors are for the Great Hall today. I don't know if that's useful for me, especially because it doesn't tell me where the lever is, I think. Although I think that the lever is probably in one of the sides, which isn't the tiny room and isn't the door room. I think that seems to be the pattern. So I guess if I do find it today, I want to go to the I don't know which way around it is, but one of the ones in the that corner. Whichever way I'm facing, it'll be the one in the far left corner. Yeah, mostly, yeah, exactly how to get through it. Okay, let's see what I get then. Continue. So, solarium, dormitory, or the dovecote. I feel like I saw the solarium in a pool once, or maybe I just saw it in this. So, I'm more likely to draw unusual and rare rooms while drafting. That's quite good. Each time you enter a dormitory after drafting a draft room, you get another 10 steps. That's quite good. Whenever you draw dovecote while drafting, you may rotate floor plans. Okay, I don't know how... I mean, I guess that's kinda useful. When you draw the dovecote, that could be. Let me see how much these cost as well. So this costs 1 gem. This doesn't cost anything. This doesn't cost anything. Although, to be honest, it would be more useful to draw this and then not actually use it. You may rotate the 3 rooms you get. Yeah, I think that might be the one I want. Solarium also good, yeah. It is a dead-end room, which isn't that attractive. And it has a cost, but it could be good. But I think just in terms of like, if I'm trying to progress in a run, I think I like this one the best. Yeah, let's add this one. Okay. Nice. Okay. Well, I'm at dead end there. I think the only way I really have to go is up from the chapel now. I'll draft the next room, but then I think I'm going to go back. Am I going to go back out now? No. You know what? I've got enough steps today that I can just keep on drafting. Try and find a what's it called? A work thingy. Okay, neither of these are good. Let's go for that. Workshop, and then see if I can fix that issue with the, yeah, let's do that. Sorry, my brain. Fix that issue with the candles. Yes. Yay, coin. Yay, nothing. Was it bipping at me? Is there a thing? Oh! Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Okay. Well, this will be very handy if I do manage to find a workshop. Come on, give me a workshop. Come on, come on! Yay! Okay, cool. Right. This is where it's not gonna actually give me a, a broken lever. Do I have any things with destructible walls today? Just gotta say, come on! Then it does it, yeah. Awesome. I don't think so, but I do have the coat check, so even if I don't find any destructible walls today, I could just make the power hammer and then check it and then possibly, potentially... The power shovel is also something I haven't done. That's true, that's true. Yeah, you're right, actually. If I don't have any of these, then maybe... Okay, yeah, maybe I'll just... Whoops, I almost clicked on call it a day. I think it asks you if you're sure before you do it, but yeah, maybe I'll just make the power shovel and see what that does. Okay, right. So I definitely want to combine my magnifying glass and metal detector. Assemble that. Weight rooms seemed like it had something to break. Yeah, I mean, I haven't built a weight room yet, but that's true. That's true. Let me just check if this... Like, I don't know what I would combine a rabbit's foot with. Compass and shovel. Compass and shovel does something. I was gonna get the shovel, the battery pack, and the lever. I think that's what I want today. Jackhammer. Interesting. With another rabbit's foot, get a rabbit. Alright, what does this do then? More effective than the shovel at excavation. Digs deeper and finds better items. Oh, okay, fine. That's alright, I guess. Anything else that I can do today? I think that's probably it. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. I might as well just continue, I think. God, the gymnasium shouldn't do anything to me today because I've turned the lights off. Let's see what's in this direction. Dining room, potentially good. That will mean that I can't go to that side anymore, though. That's the only problem. I might get the kitchen just so that I have a few more rooms available to me. I think I still didn't actually go into the hallway to get that key, did I? When I go back down, I can deal with that. Yeah, let's go to the music room. We might get the... What's it called? Oh, actually, well, I was going to say we might get the secret garden key. We could still potentially go through the secret garden, but it wasn't the secret garden key anyway, so that's fine. That's fine. I'm not in a coloured room, so that wouldn't make any difference. I kind of would like to revisit the wine cellar at some point, just to have another look at that whole crest thing, because I'm not fully sure that I completely understood that situation. What have you got for me today? Extra apple, delicious apples, some footsteps, and a gem. That's nice. Hey, if you could give me a pump room, that would be amazing. I think I need the pool first. I guess I'll get the boudoir just for a few extra rooms. And also an extra item, I think. Also, the gem, there should be another gem in here for me. Yeah. Do I want to get another bedroom? Not really. It's fine, I feel like I've got enough bedrooms. Office! Yeah, let's get the... No, wait. Sorry, not the office. Nah. The office will give me a chance to go to the antechamber. I guess I'll do this, just in case. If I can get into the antechamber today, that would be amazing, because... because I have so many steps, so then I could go back down to the basement. Yeah. But I need to find the great hallway in order to do that, so... Ooh, okay. No good, but we do get the clock tower. It might be too late in the day for us to do this, though. I still don't know quite what the trick is, but I thought it might be that I need to get here by 1:30. And it is currently... Oh, it's currently 11:30. Is that right? Am I reading that right? The clocks are all backwards, so it's hard to tell. Okay, it is 11:30. If I come back in, I think about 5 minutes in real life time. Oh, okay, okay. I can see if that's what it is. I already had this noted down, don't I? Yeah, I do. That's fine. I just realised that that's actually a little bit high. A vault key. I don't have a vault today yet. I also realised when checking my VOD that this little shape here is found in the same room where all these lights are. The clock on the left is the only one not reflected. I think they're all reflected, but this one is stopped. This one stopped at 1:30, which is the same as downstairs. Yeah. So I think that's why I think I'm supposed to be here at 1:30. Where are we at now? Okay, yeah, no, it's still only 11:45. Right, that's fine. Right, let me see. Let me go around to the kitchen and open that room, I think. I just need to keep an eye on the time to make sure that I come back here in time. Let's see, it's still only quarter to 12. So... Where am I going? Into the gymnasium and into the kitchen. Any goodies around here? Don't think so. Okay, do I want to use special keys? I don't think so. Right, what does this do for me? Secret passage. Do I want a secret passage? I mean, I don't think I'm getting into the antechamber today. I'd need the secret garden, and it's just I've kind of run out of spaces really to get it. I think I'll get the library. I mean, there's nothing specific I'm trying to go for now. Oh, nice. Alright, so I've got the fixed stars. Clara Epson is the only person who's taken this out. Stargazer's companion to constellations. Is this the same thing? Yeah, I think this is the same one as we just have. So once I get to 15, I'll start getting the sale, which is everything is 50% off today, so that is lovely. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that that's all this is. I think I'm gonna head back to the clock room already, but I'll just take a note. It's or at least a mental note. It's Clara Epson who took that out in 61. Just have a very quick look. I don't want to be wasting too much time. Yeah, I'm sure this is just the same. So I think the only purpose of taking that book out is to see that Clara took it out. Okay, let's run upstairs. I think we're still a bit early, to be honest. I think I said, yeah, I'll come back in 5 minutes, and I came back in 3. What time is it now? Yeah, it's only just gone 12 now. I think, any secret notes from Clara? Oh, yeah, okay, I'll have a look, I've still got plenty of time. I've still got plenty of steps as well. Oh gosh, it takes so long to get up here though. Oh, no, but I don't have my spyglass anymore, so I wouldn't be able to find anything like that, but let's see if she's scribbled on it or anything like that. Nothing that I can see. No, I don't think so. Okay, let's just draft the next room, I guess. Yeah, but I don't have one, unfortunately. Walk-in closet. Locksmith. Did I get myself an office? I did get myself an office. So now that I've got the boardroom, is anything going to pop up in there? I wonder. Okay. Conservatory. Oh, I don't have enough things for this one. Alright, I'll do the conservatory. And oh gosh, that's a lot of money. Okay, it should be about 1 o'clock now, I think. Nice. Oh gosh, okay. Drafting locations: West Wing only, garage, West Wing Hall, Her Ladyship's chamber. From south-facing doors. Okay, that's good to know. East Wing Hall, master bedroom. Oh, okay, yeah. Other special cases: conservatory only draftable in a corner, bookshop only draftable from library. Okay, I haven't seen the bookshop yet. There's a black thingy. I don't want to. Floor plan conservation. In the conservatory, you'll be able to permanently adjust the rarity and rates. Okay. Can I seriously reduce this one, please? Commonplace, rare, unusual, standard. Let's make this rare, please. Yes. Thank you. Awesome. Can I just adjust other ones? Standard kind of seems fine, I think, for that one. And breakfast seems fine for that one, I think. I don't want to be in here for too long because I want to get back to the thing. Let's just draft the next room and see what's going to be here. I don't think any of this really helps me, but let's just have a quick look and see if there's anything in here. Yes, 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 yes. Nothing else. Is this anything? No. Okay. La 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 la. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go to the clock room. It'd be tragic if I end up screwing this up because I spent too long looking at things. I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to do at 1:30. I just want to be here at 1:30. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I missed it. I missed it. By a few minutes, I missed it. Okay, well. Oh well. I mean, I still don't know if that's what I'm supposed to... Oh, no, wait, no, sorry. I read this wrong. This is only 1:45. Haha, okay. Well, alright. Okay. Alright. So. Okay, so I still don't know what I'm supposed to do at 1:30, but I still have a chance. So, let me think. So, what did I learn from that? So one thing is I've been trying to get, well, I've not been trying very hard, but one thing I would like to get is the, I think it's Clara's bedroom, basically. And it said I have to go, it has to be on the west wall, and I have to go downwards to a south door. So I can try this this one and see what happens. I mean, I was going to try it anyway, but yeah, let's see what... Whoops. Whoops. Let's do that. Yeah. I also didn't pick up this key at any point, did I? So I can check out what this room does, but I don't know how handy it's going to be. What else we got to think about while I'm waiting for the time to tick down? Yeah, and I still haven't been to the outdoors, so I'm very much hoping that we get the tomb. Actually, I've got like, I've got 3 dice. What I might do... Sorry, I really need to have another drink of water. Sorry, did I say I had 3 dice? I have 4 dice, obviously. You can see them right there. But what I might do is... I definitely can't interact with any of these, can I? No. I might go and try to... That is a... That looks suspiciously like one of those gas thingies, but I can't see a way to access them. Yeah, I might go to the outdoors, try and draft a tomb. I've got my 4 re-rolls, and then any additional dice that I have, I will use to they are all going at the same pace, aren't they? None of them are weird or different. Yeah, I might try to get Clara's room with the additional dice from the dark room. That is my plan. If nothing happens at 1:30, then I don't even know what I'll do. Yeah, if nothing happens, then I apologise in advance for... Oh, there's a crescent moon on top of wherever that is. Where are we facing now? I think that might be on top of the antechamber, maybe? It's hard to tell. Yep. Checking where the pendulum comes from. Okay, so the door... That's the door out. So actually this is the... Wait, sorry, just get my bearings. Right, that's the door out. That's that way. So I guess this is... Oh wait, I can see what way I'm facing there. This is... So that's north, actually. So maybe that's room 46. It could be. Back there. That would make some sense. Oh, this is facing east right now. Sorry, west even. What does that do? Westerly winds. And that's the rest of the house, I guess. Alright, we're almost at 1:30. You gonna do something? We're gonna find out very soon. Something amazing doesn't happen, I'm gonna riot. No, actually, I'm not gonna do anything at all, honestly. I'm probably just gonna go, oh, well, that wasn't it. And then go about my day. Gosh, it would have been ready to get your mind blown. Absolutely. Would have been nice if I'd got into the antechamber today. I have so many steps, but it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Absolutely nothing happened. Oh! Oh! Uh-huh! Whoa! Yep. That sure is half one. Ah! I bet this is another frickin' way into the basement. I swear to God if this is just another way into the basement. But yay! It was what I needed to do, and I did it. Okay. Oh, okay, there's a way up. Oh my goodness, alright. Each of these clocks should be set to a different time. 5 of these clocks should be set to a time ending on the hour. Okay, I mean, if we're going by the rule of blue equals truth and red equals lies. Okay, so they all have to be at a different time. Yeah, mind blown. Absolutely. I mean, I wouldn't quite go that far, but at least something happened. 5 of these clocks should be set to a time ending on the hour. Set this clock to a time containing all different numbers. So this has to be a time where it's got the same number, because that is red, so it's a lie. This clock's neighbour should both be set to a time containing a 7. Okay, so we know that this is going to be 7, 7, right. Oops. Wait. To a time containing all different numbers. Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense, does it? Like, when it says that, does it mean, like, 111? Or does it mean it should be on the 7? Because I originally thought it would mean like this. Like 7, 7. But actually, that's not what it says. It doesn't say that the all different numbers, so we know that maybe 2 numbers are the same. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Alright. Well, okay. I'll think about that a bit more then. This clock should not be set on the hour. So this has to have a 7. So we know this is definitely 7 o'clock then. I don't think it can be anything else, because it has to be on the hour and it has to have a 7 in it. Okay. None of these clocks should be set to times that contain the number 1, 2 or 3. Oh, okay. None of them should be set to times that contain 1, 2 or 1, 2, 3 or 4. Interesting. Okay. This clock should be set to a time that contains the same 3 numbers of another clock here, but in reverse order. Ah, and this one, this is actually an exception. So, we did see on the note that was in the security room, which tells us that memo notes are lies, it had a little addendum scribbled under that saying, unless written by hand, and this one is written by hand. The clocks are positioned so that their times will go up in ascending order. So that, I think, should be true, because it's written by hand. So, the only one I figured out for sure so far is this is 7 o'clock. Each of these clocks should be a different time. They should go up in ascending order. 5 of the clocks should be an o'clock. And none of them should be 1, 2, 3, or 4. So we won't have a 1, 2, 3, or 4 o'clock. So we might have a 5 o'clock and a 6 o'clock, possibly somewhere. This one has to have a 7 in it. Which means that it can't be an o'clock. And it also can't be 7 anything because it will need to be lower than... Actually, the times will go up in ascending order. I'm just assuming that this goes from left to right, but I mean, it probably is. that's you know, that's how reading works. So, well, in English. So I'm going to make the assumption this can't be 7 something, so it will need to be... It will need to be something 07, I think, because it can't have a 1, 2, or 3, or 4. Oh, it could be 57, potentially. Okay, I'm still not sure about this one. But yeah, but I know it can't be an o'clock. That's all I really know. Right. 5 of these need to be o'clocks. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. That makes things kind of easier. 8 of them. We know one of them can't be an o'clock. So that's 7, which we haven't ruled out, which needs to be on the hour. Alright. Alright, that's something. And at least one of them would have to be... okay, so if it can't be 1, 2, 3, or 4, then we can only have 2 of these clocks being on the hour. So 2 of these clocks will have to also be on the hour. This clock should be set to a time that contains the same 3 numbers of another clock here, but in reverse order. I don't think this can be an o'clock then, because that wouldn't make any sense for it to be in reverse order. So I am fairly certain at this point that both of this one and this one have to be on the o'clock. I'm just not yet sure what o'clock, but for now I'm just going to put this to 8. Right, so... Okay. This clock should be set to a time that contains the 3 numbers of another clock, but in reverse order. So that will be in relation to one of the ones which isn't an o'clock, because otherwise it would be 0, 0 something, and that doesn't make any sense. Unless it counts 12 as 0, 0. Let me just check. No, I don't think so. Okay. And this just says that the clocks are positioned in ascending order. Alright, so once I know what that clock is, that's going to be more useful. Right, let me try this side then. So the clock's neighbours should both be set to a time containing a 7. And this can't be the hour 7. It also can't be the hour 1, 2, 3, or 4. So it'll be the 5 or 6, and the time itself will need to be... could be 07 or 57. I think those are the only options for the minute hand. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Yes. So this can either be 507, 557. Oh, but it shouldn't be all different numbers. Okay. Yes. No, that means it has to be 557, because it'd be 507, 557, 607, 657. So the only one of those which doesn't have all different numbers is 557. 557. Right. Okay, I think I'm sure about these two. This one I think is likely to be 6 o'clock because I think 2 of the clocks on this side will need to be an o'clock. I mean, not necessarily, but I'm just gonna... odds are it's gonna be 6 o'clock. So let me just set that for now. Okay. Actually, yeah. Well, it has to be between 5:57 and 7 o'clock, so I'll leave that there for now. Right. So this clock should be set to a time. Same 3 numbers of another clock here, but in reverse order. So, if it was this one, it would be 7:55, which it can't be because this has to be at least 8, so it has to be at least higher than 8. So that kind of gives me a clue that whatever the other one that isn't on the o'clock is, it has to at least start, it has to end with 8 or 9, I guess. Yes, it does. Okay, well that's partially helpful. Which means this needs to start with 8 or 9. Let me just put it round to 8 for now. Okay. Start at 8 o'clock. Oh, and it can't contain the number 1, so actually it can't be 10 o'clock or 12 o'clock, so this one has to be 9 o'clock. Okay. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. 9 o'clock. This has to be a O something, so whatever the other one that's not on the hour is, it's going to have to end with 8. Let me just think, because that will help me figure out what this is. So if this, the only thing between 7:58 and 5:57 and 7, which ends in an 8, would be 5:58 could potentially be 6:08 could potentially be 5:58 6:08 would still work in terms of this thing. Then it would be 6:58. I think all of these would work. I don't really rule out anything. Okay. Right. Happy with this. Happy with this. Happy with this. Happy with this. So this one I'm not sure about. This one I'm not sure about. These two I'm not sure about. So each of these clocks should be set to a different time. 5 of them should be set to a time ending on the hour. Oh, actually, thinking about it, I think, well, one of these is going to have to be 5 o'clock. And then we can't get earlier than that on the hour. So, yeah, so this one must be 6 o'clock. And then one of them is going to be the opposite of that one. So, I think it was going to have to be this one, because otherwise there's nothing earlier than 5 o'clock that still obeys the not 1, 2, 3 or 4 rule. So this must be 5 o'clock, and this must be the opposite of this. And this must end in 8. Well, this must start in 8 and end in 5. So it could be 8:05? Could it? Yes. It could be 8:05. It could also be 8:55. I think either of those would work, so I can just, you know, see which one. So there we go. I got something. Oh my gosh, what's this? Sanctum key. Sanctum key. What is this sanctum? Is this something I... Is this the key for the... It can't be the key for room 46. I mean, there's an... Yeah, maybe in the tomb. Okay, well, I guess now it's time for us to go find the tomb. Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, another thing, actually, I've only just remembered is, I think we're expecting to find Clara's diary in her room, and the key to her diary is in the tomb as well. So, yeah, it makes sense for us to try going there first. And also I might go through the veranda and coat check my power thingy, but I'll do that after I've done everything else. Let's see, just making sure I'm going the right way. Keep on going. I'll just go this way through here. Anything needed opening in the church? What, this one? Not that I can... it might be... Oh no, maybe not. You know, there's like the... Not the courtyard, there's the other green room which has, I think, the angel Arindia, this lady, in the middle. But then again, I didn't really see anywhere for there to be a key. Oh my gosh, these are special things. I've only just realised. These are special candles. Hi there. Yeah, good. How you doing? What is this? The Keeper of Tithes. The chapel's resident guardian, tasked with the sacred duty of keeping the money accumulated from chapel offerings. Interesting. I don't need this today. I mean, I guess it's good to know it's here. The cloister, yeah, that's what it's called, yeah. Sanctum. Let me check my list of rooms. Sanctum. No. Bedrooms, no. Hallways, no. Green rooms, no. Shops, no. Red rooms, no. Studio additions, no. Fountain puns, no. No, I don't know where it is. Oh well, it's something I'll figure out at some point. Let me see. I think I need to go all the way to the courtyard. Is that where I have to go? Yeah, there's no connection bit here. Okay, yeah, sure. I should be able to dig things up in the veranda, I think. Gone that way already. Sanctum key is golden. Oh, unlocks one of 8 doors. Huh. Huh. Yeah, I've got no way to get into the foundation today, so I can't check if that's what it is. Let me go down the fountain and see if I can see anything. Just given my little paranoid check of the security cameras. Yeah, the icon is golden. I mean, it's not saying anything about it being permanent. I kind of doubt it. I think that's just saying that it's super rare. I mean, we'll find out the next day, I guess, but I imagine that's the case. Whoops, I missed this. Lots of gems. Lots more gems. I don't think I really need these gems now. But that's fine. I'll take them. Why not? Do I want to do this? I really don't need more gems, and possibly, potentially... Oh, let me get these running shoes. I can afford them easily. Possibly I might get the trading post instead of the tomb, but that's only if I really can't get the tomb with all my rerolls. Let me also just check this one. Where's the key in here? I think, there it is. I never picked this up. Okay. It's a little bit pointless for me to rotate the floor plans in here, but, I'll get this just to have a look at what it looks like. Oh, and there's some diggy spots as well. Nice. For more gems. It's just a ton of gems. Oh, and an ivory die. Yes, please. That might be handy. Oh, and coins. Oh, and whatever this is. Oh my gosh, okay. There's some whole things. Right. This is from Mary, apparently. Dear Mother, if you are reading this, that means Junie made it home safely. Wait, this is 9th of the 1st, 70... Oh, no, wait, she went missing in 75? When did she go missing? No, 80. Well, okay, and she went missing in the 80s. Okay, that's way later than I thought. All right. Dear Mother, if you are reading this, that means Junie made it home safely. I imagine he's going to be quite tired after such a long flight, so make sure he gets some treats and rest. School is going well, although I do miss you terribly. Unfortunately, even though the Dean gave me permission to keep my birds here on the campus, I'm afraid it's getting a bit too cold for them as the semester marches on. So, I've made the decision to send them all home before the winter months arrive. All that to say, expect some more letters soon. Dotingly, Mary. Dearest Mother, this should be the 5th letter you've received from me this month, although I know statistically it is unlikely that every single member of my flock has found their way home. And please, please don't tell me if they didn't survive. It's going to be hard enough now that I'm truly on my own. Or, in other news, my classes have been engaging and I'm slowly making friends, so please ignore the dramatic despair of my previous letter, which we don't seem to have received. Things are indeed looking brighter, but I still maintain that 3 years is too long a time to be away from home. Oh, is that it? There's another letter behind it. Why can't I... Oh, there it is. Herbert, thank you so much for your gifts of the wedding doves, whom I, of course, recognised immediately. And yes, I got the hint, so here's your letter. I know it's long, long overdue. The Mayhew life suits me, I think. Not that I didn't love Mount Holly, of course, but after years of being confined in a tiny dormitory, the small place Daniel and I have picked out in Reddington feels more like a stately manor. Once we've finished unpacking and setting everything up, I'll insist on you making an exception to your reclusive lifestyle to come. Share a meal and admire our somewhat less impressive but much more personal view of the town. Thanks again for the card, Mary. Stop. Give me the next page. Why are you... What is happening? Next page. Next page. There we go. We are returning east and should arrive on Tuesday. If coast is not clear, lower the SD, the FD, to warn us. Okay, right. Okay. I'm guessing that that was a letter from Mary, that last one, considering it's been kept in the same place as everything else. Actually, can I tell by the handwriting? Okay, so this is what her S's look like. I don't know why it's being so difficult to, I think it is her writing. Yeah, she's got the same A's and everything. Alright. Alright. There's a letter in the tomb, which I can have another look at now if I manage to roll it, which I should. I've got 5 reroll dice. This game would be really trying its best to keep me from it. I'm just checking if I have any more doors. I think that's the only one, so I'll just save that for in a bit. Yeah, the game would really have to dislike me in order to stop me from getting the tomb today. I've got the burning glass. Yes, there is. Yes, there's a note which seems to be very heavily coded, and I was wondering if I'd be able to tell from the handwriting who it is. Okay, let's redraw. Let's redraw. Yeah, there we go. Give me that tomb. I'm going to need to come back here again once I've lowered the reservoir, but for now, I guess this stays open, so that's fine. And there was an upgrade dish. Lower the sudden. Yeah, there was an upgrade disc there before, and there isn't this time. So I'm guessing you only get one of those each time, which makes sense. They're pretty special. So just sorry, Herbert, to disturb, but I'm just looking for spots to use my jackhammer on. Get keys. Get shit that I probably don't actually need at this point. Yeah, hopefully. Oh, did I? Oh yeah. This is. Hopefully, the fact that these have stayed open means that I'm not going to have to relight the one in the chapel again. Although I have changed the rarity of that place now to be super. What's the word? Super rare. So it's probably not really going to come up much anyway. Okay, so there's the diary key. So if we can manage to get her place this time. Yeah, no, this I don't know. This isn't Mary's handwriting, so yeah. Yeah, you can tell by the A's, they're different. But yeah, I think this is some kind of code. I did try looking at this outside of stream time, after last stream, to try and figure out what I could figure out. It almost kind of feels like Pig Latin. I don't know if you call it the same thing, but I've forgotten how to do it. But you know, you start it with something and then you end it with something, because it's got this Hugh Epson Lou. And then it's got a lot of things which start with the same letters. Yeah, might be that, like, so when I was trying to look at this before, I was kind of starting with the presumption that this is supposed to say love always. So I was thinking, like, okay, so is this like RJA means VE, or maybe just, you know, something like that. Maybe the E is an A or something. I didn't really get very far. I think what would be quite handy is figuring out what these words are. Uled Dau, Uled Nei, Uled Mora. So if this does follow the theory that you know, sections of the words are replacements for other syllables or letters, then this looks like it's some kind of like motto or something where the start of each word is the same. So I want to keep my eyes out for some kind of statement or motto that we find somewhere where we've got 3 words which have the same start. I think that would be a really good sort of hint as to how to translate this whole thing. Yeah, so that was sort of my thoughts, but I still haven't really come to any conclusion, any helpful conclusion there. Okay, so let's continue. Let me just have a quick look around for any more diggy spots, even though, like I say, I don't know if it's going to be massively helpful. But then again, if I get more dice, then I'm more likely to find Clara's room under the dark room. Or next to the dark room, you know what I mean. Oh, money. I think this is where it collects when... oh, actually, it wouldn't really make any sense. I think I have to draft this room first and then get a dead end and then I get money here, but obviously I'm not drafting any more stuff. Okay, let's find this dang room. Just looking for more dig spots. This, like, almost seems suspicious, but I don't think it's anything. Any more dig spots? No, okay. Wait. Oh, I think I have to pull on his arm again. Right. Also, we did find another section of the of this map, and it had a key for each of the numbers. I think this was just a secret entrance from the basement, and I think this is a secret entrance from somewhere else. I can't remember. 3. I'll try and keep it in mind because we're going to come across it in a minute. And this is it was called the torch room, and this is the room we're about to go in, so I think we're coming down from here. Just for your info. Right. Oh yeah, so this is the cart that they were talking about, so I've now pulled that backwards, so if we can come from that other side, which I think is coming from the basement. Sanctum key opens one of... Oh shit, I didn't try it on, I didn't try it on the thing, did I? There's actually another basement door here as well, so we can try it here as well. Right, I think we have to light these in order, but let me just try lighting them all at first and just see what happens. Okay, nope, it seems that I can just do that. Alright, okay. Well, that did something. Yeah, this is the other bit, so yeah, that's where that was, the basement. Cliffside exit, I guess, was where that comes in, and I think potentially... Oh yeah, because this is the fountain entrance here, and the number 3 was here, so I think this is the... There's like a boarded up door, sort of, to the south of the fountain, so I think that's what that probably is. So yeah, so we've got the concealed entrance in the basement, we've got the fountain entrance here, tomb entrance I don't know about, torch chamber is where we are now. Rotating gear is, I think, the massive thing that we found. Yeah, so that's where the symbol in the middle is. To north lever. Oh! North lever! Okay, that's what we need to open. I've just noticed this with my bare eyes. Well, I am wearing glasses actually. Shush, it's a secret. But yeah, I don't have my spyglass on it, but I don't know if you can read that, but it says 10 buried floor plan. I can't see it here, but okay, I'll have another look at the other one that we've got later. Yeah, so I still don't really know what this is. But yeah, but you're right, it is the same one as the thing, the thing in the clock tower. Was there something else I was saying? Oh yeah, just the rotating gear, I think, is the massive thing that we came across earlier. But what's this? Well, this seems to be nothing. This... There's so much going on down here. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh yeah, so one thing to note, we did find something like this similarly. It was actually from 1918. I think it was the log of when this whole thing was finished. And that was a couple of years before Herbert was born, so I think it was his dad that was commissioning all of this. So Thomas Sinclair, Baron Thomas Sinclair, wasn't it? Right, so 1915. After waiting the better part of 3 weeks for the equipment to be carefully hoisted down the cliffside one piece at a time, the wait is finally over. Today we begin our formal foray into the mountain and begin excavation of the first tunnel. The first of many. To prevent future delays, Thomas Sinclair, there you go, has generously volunteered to install a freight lift to facilitate both personnel transport. However, after seeing his ornate designs, one can't help but feeling the Baron's delicate taste might be better suited for the ballroom crowd. Regardless of the particulars, I'm sure my crew won't object to riding down the tunnels in fashionable style. Interesting. So, it looks like it took about 3 years for this to be built. So, I'm just making a note on my physical notes. Started... oops. Backwards. 25th of July... 1915. Yep, and the note that we said that we had, the log we had from when it finished was 18th of June 1918. So, right, so what's this then? Ah, so I did see these things in the walls. Are we behind... Oh no, we're not behind the waterfall. The waterfall's there. Okay, interesting. Yeah, and I did wonder if this was going to be something that I could access or do anything with. Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness, what is all this? Right. We have some chess pieces, finally. Are these blue or black? That reminds me, there was a chess piece in the conservatory. I think it was a black rook. I don't remember, but I'll check my VOD later and fill that note in. Let me just see what else is in this room before I start looking at this, or if anything's in this room. There is water here. I don't know if this is drainable. I don't know why I'd want to drain it. I don't expect I really want to jump to my death from here. Interesting. So this is the house. So would I want to put these where it is currently, I suppose? They're blue. I don't know if it matters if they're blue or black. Let me see. Okay, so we don't I don't think we've got a room with a king in it. Is it a king? I always get mixed up between the kings and the queens. Oh no, a queen, yes. So we've got an office, so we could put the king there, assuming it doesn't matter about the colour. But we don't have a study, and I haven't found where the other queen is yet. Although I have a strong suspicion we might find it in Clara's room, which I'm hoping to generate there. Well, let me do what I can then. Alright, so office we put in the top corner. I've got... What have I got for... I've got the clock tower right next to it, so I guess I could put the castle there. I've got a chapel, so I can put the bishop there. Where's a knight? I can put that in the security room, I think. And pawns can go pretty much anywhere. Let's stick it in the den, maybe. Okay. Let's see. Right. Put you here. Put you here. Put you there. I've forgotten where the other two were now. Let's see. Study is 2 across, 4 up. Sorry, security even. And what was the other one I was going to do? The chapel. That is in the middle there. All right. And there. But I don't have anywhere to put you yet, so... Right. Right, let me see if my theory is correct and try and find Clara's room, and then hopefully it's got a queen in it, and then I can come back and finish that puzzle. I don't seem to be losing any steps down here, so that's nice, even though I've got about 1 million anyway, so probably wouldn't matter too much. Gosh, it's so much stuff! Right, this is from the 2nd of July, so that's actually a little bit earlier. Oh, this is Foreman's Log 3, actually, yeah, so the other one was Foreman's Log 20. As our client, Thomas Sinclair, suspected, the arches that were visible from the south cliff were part of a much longer arcade carved into the rock face. Ah, okay, so Thomas didn't make these arches, they were already here. Last week when our crew first arrived, only 2 supporting pillars were visible, but after only a few days of clearing vines, moss and dirt, we have uncovered a dozen more. I'm thinking you'll have to verify this before setting up your rooms and try to get the required rooms. Yeah, maybe. Our exploration so far has been limited and entirely superficial, as every shaft we have surveyed has ended abruptly, and every promising path leading deeper into the mountain has been blocked by tunnels packed tight with soil, rock and debris. This site is either much older than we'd first assumed, or someone deliberately had these chambers buried. Interesting. So, this is actually older than the Sinclair family. Ooh. Are we underneath anything helpful for me to get my bearings? I can see the waterfall is there, so I think like the little, not balcony, but the little place where you can go walk down is probably above us-ish. I definitely want anything there. That's the way to the chess pieces room. That's the way back, I think. And this? Is this anything? Yep, it's got a thing. Ooh. Let me just see if there's anything else hidden. Nope. Foreman's copy, do not remove from sight. Realm and something. Sigils of the past and Fen Aries, Robert Burton's son. 1905. Professor R. Willard. Okay. Heirs of the first era found ruins, either of a natural resulting from the creations of Smvir, accustomed to record various signs with the aid of They did this in order that the of their realm might not be understood by strangers. Historically speaking, those pillars look like mountain teeth, looks like a bunch of skellies. I see. Historically speaking, sigils are not a new tradition. They have been found in every era and every culture and predate both written text and heraldic arts. However, today when we use the term sigil, we are referring specifically to realm sigils, those crude circular marks of designation found on royal artifacts, buildings, and older documents. I think we saw something like this on Mary's passport. Well, Mary's fake passport. Wait, so maybe the thing in the torch room is this then? Because I think I remember these like little liney things. This book was written to make simple the understanding of these fascinating glyphs and to clearly display the correlation between each sigil and the iconography of that realm's royal art. How is the image of a leafless burning tree seen in geometric lines, and what does that tell us of the kingdom's history? Each line, each circle, and each variation tells a story of the land. Even the adorned borders around the sigils have a special meaning. Okay, interesting. So, in order to understand a realm sigil, we must first dismantle the symbol and identify the individual elements that make up the whole. Each sigil is comprised of 4 things: the core, the dividing lines or rays, the moats, and the border. I'm pretty sure that we've seen this type of patterns in the book of what was it called? The Constellations book, which makes me wonder if that's significant. Right, the core. At the shape of each sigil, at the center of each sigil is a unique shape different for each realm. If the core gives us a name, then the rest of the sigil tells us the history behind that name. Still, it is important to be able to identify and distinguish the core as a first step in deciphering any sigil, as all the other parts are meaningless if we don't first know the place we are describing. Okay, several examples from well-known realms, probably. So, this is the sigil for Arindia, right? This is the symbol for Fen Ares, presumably, where we live. This will be the symbol for Araja, I would have thought. I don't know about this one, but this one is presumably Arch Ares. I don't think I recognise this name. Okay. The rays from the core will come the lines splitting the sigil. Yeah, the heart's the only one we do not know. Yeah, we've seen it before, I think. Just checking my notes. Yeah, the heart one was on the papers in the children's colouring exercise. It was the orange heart, if I got my colours correct. But we don't know what realm it is, as far as I can recall. Splitting the sigil, blah, 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 from one sigil to another, the difference, number, style, and the differences in these immediately reveal several things. Realm, probably. Counting the sigil will transportation. Were they on ships or have employed expansive? Okay. Ship routes, freight rays, directions, carriages. There looks like a map. Trails, another 4 rays. However, configured horse galloping. Locomotion rays here are for realms that rely on track-based travel. Okay, interesting that someone has really ripped out all the stuff about the rays. Someone really didn't want us to know about how many numbers of rays mean what. Oh gosh, there's a whole thing, right. Wavy lines are used to indicate extreme heat. The scorched air and blazing sun cause the otherwise straight rays to appear shimmering. A rainy realm is indicated with rays of 3 vertical lines pouring down. For a more extreme stormy weather, a jagged lightning-shaped ray is used. A ray dotted with falling circles is used for colder realms in which snow is a common occurrence, and windy weather is displayed on sigils by the use of bent curved lines, rays buckling under the high winds. Motes. On each sigil floating between the rays are small figures called motes. From the shape and style of the motes used on a sigil, we can tell the type of society a given realm proclaimed, if they considered themselves mighty and armed, or blessed by artistic and economic fortune. So this one, which is the one I think we saw in the Constellations book, I mean, it does look like a star, but tribal, a primitive realm, hunters and gatherers. Agricultural. Oh, you mean this bit? Oh yeah, this might be... oh, yeah. It probably is to do with that, you're right. That would suggest that this was what, a windy realm? No, sorry, a hot realm maybe? Anyway, blah blah blah. So these little circular ones are agricultural, harvest and farming based society and culture. These little spiky ones. Fenaries is hot. Yeah. Maybe? And martial, yeah. Yeah, that's this one, isn't it? Martial, military, in generations spanning arguments. This little one is metropolitan, large city-state with a dense urban and populous area, centre even. Three little ones are academic, a centre for knowledge, advanced in various scholarly pursuits. These realms are home to many schools, universities and libraries. Square with a dot in it is industrial, engineering-driven culture with a focus on manufacturing, invention and production. This with a cross through it is spiritual, an elevated reverence for nature, animals and the forces that guide us. This little flower, so we saw this on... well, it didn't have this many petals, I don't know if that matters, but we saw this on the broken plate thingy in the clock house, so this is probably related to that. Poetic, a strong focus on the advancement of the arts, writing, music and language. Border around each sigil is an adorned edge, serving as a container for the information within. There are 8 different borders, each one corresponding to a different colour. These borders always correspond to the banner and national colours of that specific realm. I mean, this isn't in colour. Is this... am I supposed to figure out by the shapes? Oh, maybe the wavy lines weren't the... yeah, so what... oh, you know what? I mean, it's probably the rays then, but they might have just ripped out what this one is, because I'm not seeing it anywhere. Okay, so yeah, so red. I mean, yeah, the passport, the Mary's fake passport, which had that sigil, it was a red passport. So yeah, that makes sense. That was that. Black is black dots, white is open dots. I thought the rays were supposed to represent transportation. I think the number of rays, so it says counting the something something under this bit, so I think probably the number of rays represents the transportation, and then the pattern of the ray represents its weather. I don't know what this would be. Cloudy? Okay, yeah. Open dots white, dark dots black, wavy's red, we've got the dashes of violet, it's like a cog is pink, these lines are green, these spiky things are yellow, the little triangles are orange, and yeah, that's white again. Right, putting it all together, by studying the core, rays, motes and border of a sigil, you should now be able to unlock the meaning behind what had previously been an undecipherable enigma. Banners, martial... ah, this is fog. I think is what it's saying there. Yeah, I think that's... I was kind of right then. It is cloudy. Alright. Right. That's a lot of information, which I'll write down later. Again, that's a benefit of recording these playthroughs, is that I can just go back and write it all down. Yeah, red was crossed for some reason. Don't know what the significance of that was. Okay, well, I think that's that bit fairly explored. But so this one then. What was this? This is a Raja, I think. These are the symbols of like a built-up town. I think these are the same as we saw on the Fenaries one, which suggests that this is a cloudy thing. And the border doesn't seem to have anything on it. So, oh, Arindia, that was right. Yes, thank you. The border doesn't seem to have anything on it, so I don't know about that. Just Jewel Point Streams. Okay, right. So now we come to the reservoir, which I still haven't been able to drain, so I don't think I can do anything here right now, but you can see it's got a very tasty looking door on the other side of that. I think that might take us round to the other side of the of where I pulled the cart out from. And then we have this door. Wait a minute, I'm sure that there was something else down here that I couldn't see. But anyway, can I use... Wait. That's not... That's not what I wanted to use. Can I not use the Sanctum key? Unlocks one of 8 doors. It doesn't seem to let me use the Sanctum key. What is the point of this then? Yeah, you know what? I think probably the Sanctum is a specific place which has 8 doors. I wonder where that would be. I mean, it might be in the basement. Yeah, I'm sure there was another room that I found down here that just had like this ridiculous actually maybe if I... Was it down here at all? Can I can't... Oh yeah, no, it was here. Let me just come in here a minute. Just have a look. Yeah, this bit. The most ridiculous room. It goes all the way down. I don't know what this is. I assume this was part of the excavation and it wasn't just here all along since before the Sinclairs, like some of this seems to have been, but I don't even know now. But yeah, but there's not a lot I can do right here and now, so let me just pull that back. Alright, let me go try and build Clara's room then. Just remember how to get out of this place. There it is. Let me just double check. I'm fairly certain... maybe if I could fill it with water? I don't know. I mean, it looks like I have to, like, move it around. Yeah, no, I can't. It's fine. It's fine. It's cool, it's cool. I don't mind. Just whatever, it's whatever. Yeah, it looks like I need to move the platform around so that I can reach more bits of it. But, yeah, hard to tell from where I can see. Okay. Right. Give me her ladyship's chamber. Yay, I didn't even have to re-roll. Right. First time we've been in here. Yay! And as I expected, we've got the White Queen in here. Ooh, I've got a telescope. Get an additional effect of each constellation observed in the observatory. That's nice. What's this? It's just a thing. Okay. These are just the drawing puzzle pictures. Okay, let's see. Does it never end? If this is Clara who wrote this, I think that heavily encoded message down in the tomb is her handwriting. I'm quite certain because I looked at it very closely while trying to decipher it. That's a nice hat. Is her diary in here? Yes, probably on the shelf there. Let me keep looking though. Okay, so here are her parents. I don't have a spyglass on me, but that's what's his face? What's her face? Oh, an upgrade disc. Yep. Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you. Oh, and there's a picture of Simon in a locket. That's cute. And that's... Oh, I've forgotten which place that was for, but it's one of the places. Wherever it was, Araja, or Fen Aries, or wherever it was. Right. Yep, let's unlock this. Her ladyship's sleep diary, okay. Yes, definitely her handwriting downstairs. My dear diary, after countless sleepless nights and failed home remedies, my physician has urged me to document my sleeping routines in the various bedrooms of our estates. By the way, this is in January 1979. It is his hope that by tracking the calibre and length of my sleep in each room, together we may come to a deeper understanding of my condition and perhaps with luck find a more favourable environment. Raja was also the purple room. Okay. And perhaps with luck find a more favourable environment in which I might finally find some amount of rest, Clara. My dear diary, to begin, I thought it best to start with my own room, despite already knowing how unsuitable it has been for my sleep of late. Perhaps it is all the old memories that linger here, as it is impossible not to think of home among so many mementos of my youth. Nonetheless, I find comfort in gazing at the stars before dozing off, and it pains me to consider that if this trial is successful, it may be one of the final occasions that I sleep here. When did Clara die? I've got a note. Clara. I'm sure I have a note of when she died. I can't find it. Well, I had a note of it at some point. Clara. Okay. I seem to have failed to note this down in my new notes because I transcribed them all to a different thing. And I don't think I kept that note, which was a bit silly of me, wasn't it? But yeah, there's a note in another room which says Basically, she passed away. Oh no, you know why I don't have it? I don't think there was a date on that note. No, I thought there was a date on that note. Anyway, whatever, I don't have it noted down. So, alright, my room. Sleep duration 2.5 hours. Quality peaceful despite brevity. Observable effects. I awoke the following morning with 10 less steps, but also observed an additional star in the sky. Interesting. Okay. Dearest diary, last night I retired to the guest room as I have yet to gain the courage to ask anyone to surrender their room to me. Even for a night. This bedroom is a cosy space, normally reserved for guests staying the weekend. However, I found, despite having a choice between two beds, that neither proved to be very comfortable. I must speak with Herbert about this, as our guests deserve, at the very least, as much comfort in their stay as we have here. Sorry, I don't know why I had that here. Guest bedroom, sleep duration 4 hours, quality very fragmented, observable effects, nothing special. My dear diary, it was strange to sleep in the childhood room of my late husband. Okay, so Simon's died by this point. I'll make a note of that. Simon died by 1979. The room was just as I had imagined it from the stories he told me of growing up with an older brother, Herbert. So Herbert's the older brother. Let me make a note of that as well. My great uncle, older brother of Simon. Herbert informed me that the room has remained untouched, almost identical to when they both occupied it. Have they had that hamster for all this time then? That's the longest living hamster ever. To avoid any accidents, I slept in the bottom bunk, as climbing ladders is not as easy as it used to be. Despite my exhaustion, my thoughts of Simon kept me up through most of the night. Sleep duration twice the usual, quality 2 times as restless. Observable effect, the next morning I went to the family tomb to visit his grave and was surprised to find a flower already laid. Interesting. I'm wondering if these are anything that would affect me. Like, is it if I call it a day while in a bedroom, maybe? I could not bring myself to ask Hartley directly if I could borrow his room for my sleep study. The mere thought of it was mortifying. Instead, I decided to roll the die, as he often puts it, and wait for his night off to sneak into his room to nap. The experience of sleeping in a servant's room was thrilling, but the fear of getting caught was overwhelming. Highland hamster, yeah, maybe. Every little noise startled me, and I couldn't manage to sleep for more than a few moments, fearing Hartley would return at any time. Sleep duration, perhaps 1 hour, quality terrible. Effects about half the footsteps the following day. I also discovered a stray die had found its way into my pocket, which was hardly shocking given Hartley's history. I don't know what that means. My dear diary, I have to confess that I was initially hesitant to spend the night in the Baron's room. That's, is that? Oh no, wait, the master bedroom, that's a different bedroom for the bedroom that I usually... I don't think I've ever seen the master bedroom before, actually. It's extravagantly showy, with every surface adorned with gold and every piece of furniture so large that it seems almost comical. I think possibly the note that we saw in the... can't remember what it was. It was the conservatory. Said that this is only draftable on the east wing, I believe. I was in a little bit of a rush because I wanted to get back to the clock tower in time, but I think that's what it said. But as I lay down on the enormous bed, I was surprised to find that I felt entirely at ease. Even the absurdly oversized pillows were somehow comfortable, propping me up just right so that I didn't feel any strain on my neck or back. I slept more soundly than I have in weeks, and I woke up feeling genuinely rested for the first time in what feels like forever. Sleep duration, 8 whole hours. That's more than I'm going to get tonight. I'm already. It's already like 11:15 in my time. Quality the best in many months. Observable effects. I awoke feeling very refreshed with more energy and more steps than usual. As fate would have it, just as I had begun to make progress in my guest of slumber, a most joyous event has interrupted my progress. My beloved daughter has given birth to a son and has requested my presence in town to assist her during this exciting but demanding time. Okay, so I had figured out that I was born in 1979, it sounds like. So, I mean, I don't know how long it took for the news to get to, Lady Clara Upson, grandmother, that's so cute. Just a bit over time. It's just an hour and 20 minutes, it's hardly anything. Okay, so it looks like I was born in January specifically. Let me just make a note of that. I don't know if it's important, but never know what's important in this game. Alright, has requested my presence in town to assist her during this exciting but demanding time. For now, I shall take my leave of the bedrooms of Mount Holly, but I am certain, dear diary, that one day I shall return. I've just had a thought. Oh, this is just the outer room, I think. For a second, I thought it was going to. I don't know how long it took for me to be conceived. I don't think I need to ask that question. Yeah, let me make a note of this. Queen. White Queen. That's not where I want to be. Say HL chamber. Let's make that a little bit smaller because that's just too big, really. Still pretty big. Let me chamber. Okay, yes, and let's also make the clock tower smaller because it's going over my stream a little bit there. I think it was a black castle in the conservatory, but I'm gonna double check my VOD later and then figure it out. Okay, yeah, so the thing I was just thinking of was in the West Wing where I found a note which I thought said that Clara had died. Maybe it just meant, I have no idea what this is. Maybe, is this stars? I don't know. Oh, right, that's what she was saying about being able to see the stars because she's got a skylight. That's lovely. Sorry, I keep on getting off track. The note in the West Wing, it said that that she'd gone. I assumed it meant she died. I'm pretty sure it did because it was talking about like showing respect. Are there any items in here? There's this key card. I also need to think about what I want to put in the coat room today. Yeah, I think it was talking about paying respect, so I think it probably did mean she died. So, oh, no safes in this room. Not that I can see. I can't really see any hiding rooms for it either. Hiding spaces, Nothing obvious. It seems to stretch all the way to the things. Yeah, I mean she's got a safe in her boudoir, so I figure that's probably her safe. Yeah. Okay. Alright, let me go try and finish that puzzle then. It's a little bit of a ways to go, but yeah. Down here? Yes. There's a chance that it needs to be all the black pieces though. Yes, that is true, but I'll give it a go. I mean, yeah, because they're blue. I feel like the fact that they're blue does suggest that it could be either colour. But we might find out very shortly. Okay. So this is second up on the left. It did a thing. It did a thing. Choose your piece to receive a new permanent power. Alright. Alright. Is it gonna tell me before I click on it? Let me click on the Gambit of the Queen. Each time you draft a room on the Queen side, west wing of your house, lose 5 steps, gain a key. No. Mantle of the Night. Add the armory to your draft pool. Ambition of the Pawn. When you reach rank 8 every day, you may choose Knight, Bishop, Rook or Queen. Gain the power of that piece until the end of the day. I kind of feel like this might be the one, you know. Knight, Bishop, Rook or Queen. Banner of the King. Each day you may choose a colour. Rooms of the chosen colour are more likely to be drawn while drafting. Piety of the Bishop. You do not have to pay tithes. Instead, gain 30 for the first time you enter the chapel each day with this power. I just made the chapel like one of the rarest ones that I could find, and now I get all these things that make it worth being in the chapel. Resilience of the Rook. You may draw floor plans up to 4 times when drafting the 4 corner rooms of your house. Okay, okay, okay. Let me think. I kind of like the idea of getting this. What's the Queen do again? To be honest, the Queen's power is a bit crap. The Queen's power is probably the crappiest. You lose 5 footsteps. You gain 1 key. Pawn might be hard to achieve. It might be. And also, kind of by the time you get to rank 8, you've already drafted all your rooms, so or most of your rooms. Yeah, you're probably right. Let's not go for this one. Okay. So, I don't know what the armory does. I'm not feeling the Queen. The King. Each day you may choose a colour. Rooms of the chosen colour are more likely to be drawn while drafting. The thing is if I'm doing this at the beginning of the day, yeah, I mean, it must be reasonably good. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a whole power, I think. Corner rooms of my house. You know what? I would choose this one if it wasn't for the fact that I've just made my chapels. You know what? Actually, I might be able to go back and edit that now. This might be a bit of back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's 30. Yeah, it's 30 just the first time that you enter into a chapel each day. And it means that I never have to pay tithes again in the chapel. I will get this, and I'm gonna go back to the conservatory and then change my frequency of this one again. Would I prefer this over getting a new room? Oh, that's true, I suppose. I do like new rooms. New rooms mean new information and things. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's go for it. Yeah, there we go. I've accepted, Oh, okay, I can just change it anyway. You may give up this power by returning to this chamber on any future day and unlocking the pieces again. Okay, so you would have to still do the puzzle, but that's fine. That's cool. That means that I can get the armory, and then once I'm kind of done with that, then I can come back and pick something else. Okay, that's good. I was wondering if I would still need my notes on the different rooms, but it sounds like it's still going to be useful, because then I can change my powers in the future, so that's nice. Okay, I have no more space to draft rooms today, but what I think I will do is I think that I will go to the coat check and check maybe the... what do I want to check? Oh, also I've got this upgrade disc. I need to put that in. Well, I can go by the security anyway and stick that in there. I think for now I've done everything I can in this area. I will need to sort out that reservoir at some point. Once I get the pump room again, that'll be the first thing I do. Okay, which way am I going? This way, I think. Don't need those anymore. Right, upgrade me, baby. I've got a special guest bedroom. Hidden effect of a random bedroom in my draft pool. Guest bedroom. Quest bedroom. Geist bedroom? Okay, if I add an antechamber. I don't think I've ever seen an antechamber. If I have a tomb... would this still give me 10 steps? Like, I think guest bedroom with its 10 steps is already pretty much one of the best bedrooms that you can get. Gain an additional 4 if I've got a tomb on the estate. I do like dice. Oh, sorry. Yes, the antechamber. Yep. If I enter it, then add 2 to my allowance. Yeah, it could be good. But considering I've only ever entered it once, I don't know, how how likely it is to happen. You know what, I think I'd kind of like something that just gives me dice. They're really good. It does mean it doesn't give me the 10 steps, but you know, honestly, I think the dice are more valuable than steps, especially if I could get the 4. I'm gonna go for this. There we go. Cool, thanks. Right. I think the only thing I have to do now is decide what I'm going to check in my coat check, and then I think I'm done for the day. So let's have a look. Now, I'm guessing that the Sanctum key does not stay in my inventory despite it being gold. Unlocks 1 of 8 doors. I'm sure that this must be a specific room. So, what would I like to keep? I don't remember which vault I opened before. What was this do again? I don't think I'm going to need the diary key again. I've already read her diary. I think I've kind of used this on everything that I can find so far. Maybe the jackhammer would be a good thing to do. I mean, if I don't have it tomorrow, yeah, exactly, it'll just be in the clock tower again, so maybe it's fine. I think I will put the jackhammer away, just because you have to find 3 items and then a workshop to get this, so I think that's what I'll do. That's probably the most annoying one to get, so I think it makes the most sense. Alright. Ding ding. Jackhammer. You can... Yep, okay, good. Right, okay. Alright, yeah, I think that's me done for the day. Is it? Was there anything... What does this do again? The next time I enter the boudoir, I gain 10. That's... don't really care, do I? Oh yeah, I just wanted to go back to the conservatory, just because when I did go there, I was kind of panicking because I was trying to make sure that I wasn't out of time to do the clock tower. So let's just go have a more intensive look there. Whoops. Sorry, pressing the wrong buttons. Oh, no, I thought that was an upgrade disc for a minute. Yeah, and we... In the last prediction we got, we were told there was something special about, I think, this chair? Unless it's not this chair and it's another chair, and he was just showing us this chair and it was a red herring, but... where am I? Whoops, that's not the right way. Wait, have I... What? Oh! Balls. Gone the wrong way. I was already in the right... Apologies, everyone. I assumed I would have to go via the West Wing, but no. I sneaked along from here. Well, there's a gem that I didn't... Oh, I think I got the... What did I get? The patio. It sticks more gems into the other green rooms, that's why. That was very confusing for a minute there. Have to go to the chapel again, but whatever. Whatever. Don't even care. I'm hoping this just stays open now. I can take my money back whenever I want. Almost there. Oh yeah, I was going to have a quick look at this again. Okay, no, maybe I was wrong. This isn't the same. I'm sure I saw that little star symbol that was in the sigils book. I thought I saw it somewhere before, but I guess it wasn't here. Ooh, money. Okay. I guess that was from doing the dead end, which would usually have got me money into the tomb. Yes, so her ladyship's chamber from south-facing doors. I mean, I don't know if I'm ever going to have to draft that again now, but West Wing Hall. Yes, the master bedroom is only on the east wing, although I haven't seen it yet, I don't think. Conservatory only draftable in a corner. Bookshop only draftable from the library. Let me just make a note of this chess piece. It is Black Castle. Or Rook, but I've got it noted here as Castle. Conservatory. That's gone too far, hasn't it? Okay, does that look okay? Just about. You can kind of see what's going on there. Okay, right, good stuff. Oh, there's a key. I didn't notice that at all. So yeah, so I think rarity changes can be reset using the directory in this room. So yeah, I could theoretically make this more commonplace if I was to get that bishop's power, but if I don't have it permanently, then you know that's maybe a little bit of a risk. But I do now have the ability to just get my money back, so I'm less bothered by it. I might just put it to unusual. I think I'll put it to unusual. I mean, it's good for what's it called? It's good for doors anyway. Standard. I think that's fine. Okay, this is unusual. This is standard. And this is commonplace. Yes, I do like commonplace. That's fine. I didn't change it. That was where it was before. Yeah. Okay. Alright. I think I'm happy. Anything else in here that I might have missed when I was rushing around? I don't think so. And just double checking this room. There's the immortal hamster. If I ever have the want the chapel power, it'll be hard to find it. Yeah, that's true, you know, to change it around like that. I just want to have another look at this book. So this is presumably Herbert and Simon writing to each other, sort of. Today is a good day because Simon is at camp. He is not as much fun as my friends. I will not have to share my toys. I will not have to share my room. I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as fun as they told me it would be, but today will be a good day because he is at camp. Herbie is mean and really stupid, and today is a good day because I threw away his airplane. I also had more fun at the camp than he has had in his entire life. Today is a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission, writing mean things in it too. He also threw my model airplane in the bushes, but I got it back. Oh, he did get it back, so it's, yeah. And if he does it again, he will not get to go to the park on Friday, and I will make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. I don't need any presents because I have my brother's book because he won't stop writing about me. And today's a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book, even though he's older. He's a crybaby. Depends how much losing one coin bothers you when you pass it. Well, now that I know I can get it back by smashing that piggy, I feel better about things. But it seems like maybe I can only do that once because it. Well, maybe it's just you can only do it once a day. But anyway, so this is from Simon. Today is a good day because today my brother returns from college. I get to finally return to him the book I took from him a long, long time ago. Hopefully you find it as hilarious as I do. I honestly have no idea how we survived sharing a room. All things being said, I wouldn't have any other way. I would still rather have had a sister. Yeah, I guess they didn't have a sister. My theory about them having a sister is doesn't seem to be correct. Congrats on the diploma. Welcome home, Simon. Okay, that's fine. Alright, well, I've checked my thing that I checked. I have so much stuff today. Did I pick up more stuff? Well, anyway, yeah, I don't think there's anything else for me to do. I'm going to call it a day. I almost filled up every single room. I don't know if that does anything if you do that, but anyway, I'm going to call it a day. And it is almost midnight my time, which is about 2 hours later than I really should have stopped. This day took 2.25 hours. That is easily the longest day that I've done so far. But there you go. It's a garden hotel. I did a lot of bedrooms today. I got special things for doing the bedrooms. Turned out that was a better idea than the shops idea because I only drafted 2 shops. And I drafted 6 additional bedrooms after the first 2. So yeah, that was the right choice, it turned out. But yeah, I'm going to bed. So in real life, Simon is going to bed in this game, and I'm going to bed in real life. I hope everyone has a wonderful Halloween, and I guess I'll see you on Monday, 8 PM UK time as usual. I don't know what we're doing next time. I think I'm going to try to get into the antechamber again, because I want to get into that basement at some point in my life. I guess the 2 things I am kind of trying to do now is I want to get the pump room again to reduce the reservoir, because I think I should be able to get over the reservoir if I do that. And the other thing is to get into the antechamber, to get the basement key, to actually get into the basement. That would be fantastic. Those are the main things. No spooky jack-o'-lantern next week. No, it's basically going to be Christmas season then. Or maybe not. I don't know. I was theoretically going to be taking a hiatus after I finished this game. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I don't know when I'm going to finish this game, so... Limited edition jack-o'-lantern. Yeah, it's a seasonal seasonal treat. Yes. Okay. Well, anyway, good night, everybody. Have a good Halloween. Have a good weekend, and I'll hopefully see you all on Monday. Bye-bye.